Wednesday. Fun and frivolity ahead. Great sports talk.
Really?
Oh, maybe. Friend of the show, Evan Cohen from Unsportsmanlike with Evan, Canty, and Michelle will join us at 4:15. He's going to finally teach us the word. Apparently, you say it wrong too, Mishigash.
Well, no, what happened with me is I wound up getting caught up in your you were saying Michigash.
No, I was saying Mishigash.
Mishigash. And I was like, no, it's not a sh or a t in the middle. It's a s in the middle. And then I got caught up in the sh at the end. Mishigash. Not Mr. Gosh.
The NFL schedule will be released in 1 hour in about 42 minutes.
Okay.
And we will break it down to levels beyond comprehension.
Really? In 42 minutes?
It's your time to shine, Cappy.
I want to make sure.
Your time to shine.
Okay, I'll shine. I'll shine like a mofo.
Plus, who paid for dinner last night at Tin Roof Bistro, ...
That is still a burning question.
And we'll tell you about how Cappy almost killed us yet again behind the wheel.
Well, I mean, it's kind of George's
Well, let's start
fault.
there, actually.
It's kind of George's fault.
Why my fault?
I don't know, man.
Okay.
We did an IG Live.
So
it was our first time back on IG Live.
And George was on the phone the whole time.
He was on the phone.
We left here at the exact same time.
Not exactly.
I mean, we all went down the elevator. I actually went down one further floor than you guys.
Okay, see?
Sure.
Not the exact same time.
So you should have left before me. So
all this, Mr. Gosh.
Right.
So I call you guys.
Yeah.
And I'm like, where you at? Because I thought I passed you. Because I thought I saw your car.
The brand new Subaru from Ocean Subaru
Correct.
Fullerton. Right. Shout out to Omar.
I thought I saw you, and I was like, hey, why aren't you getting in the fast track lane? And you're like, what are you talking about? I'm not even on the freeway yet. I'm like, oh, I thought it.
Because he takes these weird turns
What
where he shouldn't.
What turns you take? It's the 110. It's right there.
Well, no, we never get on it right there.
No, here's the problem.
It's right on Blaine.
We don't go on Blaine.
I used my GPS, and I did not go to Blaine and then get on the 110, which would have been the smart idea.
Right.
But instead, the GPS had me go down Olympic to, I want to say, like Hope, and then go the other direction.
What?
I know, it was so stupid.
He can't read GPS.
Oh, dude, I have a very hard time with
Well,
GPS.
you said this yesterday at dinner. You said you need the volume on now.
I never have.
What kind of GPS are you using that is telling you to go the other direction?
No, Google Maps.
I use Google Maps.
I use Google Maps
He's
too.
not. It's not the platform. It's him.
No. So
He doesn't understand what 500 feet means versus 0.3 miles.
I will admit, I do have a hard time sometimes following the GPS.
Really?
Yeah, because like I should turn on the volume and have the GPS talk to me. Hey,
dog,
in 500 feet, moron, get off the
boy.
freeway.
What's going on with this man?
I know, because when I don't have it on and I'm looking at it on the screen, I'm like, oh, it's telling me I need to make a right, and it's confusing because like up at the top it says you're gonna turn right in like 500 feet. But then when I look at the picture, it looks like I'm getting off right now. So we're over by the airport.
Wait, hold on. Let's not get there yet. So anyway, I call you thinking you're ahead of me and not getting on the fast track, and you're like, no, we're not on the freeway yet. Okay, I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm like, all right, I'm on the fast track. They're like, where are you? I'm like, I'm almost at Manchester already.
Yeah.
So I'm almost at the 105, and we're heading to Manhattan Beach. So I say to him, hey, get on the fast track. Make sure you go 105 west. Okay?
Right, that's right.
So I get on there, I go on the overpass on the fast track into the 105 West, and then I get off on Sepulveda.
Okay, right.
So I call you guys because I'm already at the restaurant.
Yeah, we
and
weren't
you're
there yet.
just getting on the 105 because you guys screwed that up.
No, so here's what happened.
All right, let me hear your version of this.
This is telling us to go in the carpool of the 105. We are on the far right lane where we could have just gone on the 105 normally.
Right.
Right.
That's right.
I said, Cap, just take the 105 West right here.
Yeah.
He doesn't. He
wants
freaks out.
He freaks out and goes all the way to the
So we
left.
go from the right all the way to the left
That's right.
in about 5 seconds.
which is the fast track lane.
Then we almost hit the cones that are protecting the carpool lanes from the regular
Oh,
lanes.
those cones.
Then we're stopped on the freeway.
What?
Wait, no, those cones.
You stopped on the 110?
No, this is
stopped.
important. No, this is important. The cones, they're not really cones. They're
Those
like
little pop-up things.
Yeah, and they're like 4 or 5 feet tall.
Yeah.
Right, but some of them
They
have
bend.
they've been hit.
Yeah.
and so they've been broken.
Yeah.
So
you went over the broken ones.
So I go from the far right lane because I can see in front of me 105
Yeah,
West.
right.
But then I can see the
On the left side, there's a 105 West,
Right.
which is also like the fast track lane that gets you into the carpool
but
lane.
the GPS.
Yeah.
The GPS is telling me 105 West. Go left, but I see the sign for the right.
You have a weird GPS because mine doesn't do any of that.
Okay,
and I
so-
usually put it up not because I don't know where I'm going, but just because I want to make sure I'm getting the most efficient
And he's still
route.
riding high from the IG Live.
Right.
So we've
So
had this,
he's like he's not.
Oh,
I'm
this
like,
was after I hung
I'm
up.
like, Cap, just go on the right over here. I'm pointing right.
This is
He's
not
pointing
true.
left.
Right, because
No,
you could go
we're
105
almost
West
crashing
on
into
the
cones.
right side too.
No. The problem
Yeah.
is that Chris is a horrendous navigator. he knows where he's going, but he has his eyes closed in the car because he's too afraid to look at what's going on in front of him.
Well, you are kind
And
of.
it's
You
my
almost killed
driving.
him.
So wait,
After he almost died, you almost killed him.
Two times now.
And why do you need him to navigate if you have a GPS?
Because I'm having a hard time
Reading the GPS.
It tells you though. It literally says it to you.
No, but that's my point.
He doesn't have the
Lindsay.
volume
I don't
on.
have the volume turned on. So instead of the person saying, "Hey, moron, you're getting off the freeway here," I don't have it on, so I'm reading it while I'm driving.
Yeah.
So now,
Yeah.
You should have a GPS with Rachel's voice.
it would be great.
Scott, turn left.
Right. So on the far right is where we
You
are.
idiot.
I feel like I have to get to the far left. Now those little poles. that
Right.
are
You ran over him.
Not ran them
But
over.
you went in between them?
There were some.
He
broken.
tries to go between them.
Dude, I was
on the
like,
110 freeway
dude,
during rush hour.
like a slalom skier, dude. I am. You had to see me, George. Boom, 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 boom.
Right.
And then we start going up the. I guess you'd call it the exit. But
Right,
it's
the
like
ramp.
the ramp,
It's
dude.
very high.
It goes up and around. It goes over both the freeway. Yes.
The ramp is so high.
Yeah.
And Chris
It's like a
is-
roller coaster.
And Chris is now freaking out.
Yeah, 'cause he hates
Because I've
heights.
gone like 8 lanes.
Yeah.
Okay. I've
10
like
seconds.
you know what I did? It's like I turned left on
so,
the freeway.
how did you do that?
Dude,
With all those cars
you
at
have
that
no
time.
idea.
It's amazing how he did
But
it.
It's the Subaru. I'm
Right.
telling you
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now, the
Wow.
vehicle
There you go.
is amazing. So
Great
I,
handling.
I go across the freeway. I get onto the ramp,
Yeah.
and we're starting to go up the ramp, and he's freaking out
Right.
because he has terrible anxiety when
Yeah.
it comes to driving.
Yeah.
No, just the heights portion.
Yeah.
And also,
And
I was
you.
almost getting
Yeah.
killed.
Right. And so we start heading up this thing, and he goes, "Oh my God, man, the height." And I'm like,
No,
"Don't
I
worry."
just go, I do have anxiety about the heights. My anxiety's better these days, but we don't need any of this. We could have just gone over there.
Right. You're
Right.
already on
So
that
I
side.
start giving him a towel. I'm like, "It's okay, big fella." I'm
Yeah,
like,
he's
Right,
like
because that
talking-
just drops you off on the HOV lane.
correct. And I go, "Dude, it's okay. It's kind of like a roller coaster."
Right.
And then Stephanie's in the back going, "Don't tell him it's like a roller coaster. That'll make it worse." So I mean, George, I'm telling you, it was
Right.
like making a
So
left-hand turn on
wait,
the freeway.
But then he gets on the 105, right?
Right.
So I'm parking, and I'm like, they're like, no, we're still like 15 minutes away. I'm like, all right, cool. I'll just go inside. I'll like hang out at the bar,
We'll do
just
some
watch,
fake phone calls, whatever.
watch the game.
Yeah.
So I'm at the bar watching the game, and then I was like, it's been like 15 or 20 minutes. I haven't heard from them yet.
So here's what this idiot
So wait,
does.
wait.
Go
so,
ahead.
So I called again, and I'm at the bar, and I'm like, hey, what's going on? And Chris just yells and says, Cappy freaking went the wrong exit. We're heading towards the airport.
But here's the exit.
because Sepulveda is north and south.
But if you take north, that's going to get you in the tunnel to LAX.
To LAX.
Right.
And if you go south, it heads south, obviously
So
towards the
Cap
beaches.
goes, well, can I turn around? Yeah, you idiot, in the tunnel.
Right, you were in the tunnel by
Right.
then, and you couldn't make a U-turn
and
anymore.
I was
So you had to go all the way around the airport.
And by
right.
this time now, I'm kind of getting pissed, because I've already almost gotten us into a car accident. I've already almost destroyed and totaled Omar's brand new freaking Subaru from
Right.
Ocean Subaru of
Right.
Fullerton.
Yeah.
If I haven't mentioned that.
Yeah.
And now I'm thinking about taking a turn up and over the curbs and
Right.
over
No,
the median.
bad idea.
Right. Terrible. So now I got to go past the tunnel, turn
Past the
right,
airport,
back
come back
again,
around.
back again,
Yeah.
and then I finally started
Well,
to head south.
so then I text Chris. I said, look, I'm just going to sit down. I'm going to get our table, and I'll order some appetizers.
I tell Chris, tell George we'll be there in about 30, 40 minutes.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
He says, we'll be there in 30 minutes. And I said, enjoy your flight, is what I said to him.
By the time we got there, though,
The apps were there.
dude, George has sitting on the table oysters,
Indian spinach dip,
which was fantastic.
delicious.
Okay. Did you have something else?
And then like a spring rolls, some tuna spring rolls.
those were terrific.
Yeah.
But the oysters, like I will say this right now, I would never order oysters.
Oysters are really healthy for you.
Oh yeah,
Sedano's a big
They
oyster
got
guy.
zinc,
yeah.
and they help the schwanz.
Well, that's what I was going to say, Chris. How's the schwanz feeling,
Yeah.
given the oyster that you put down last night? That's exactly what I was thinking.
It's fine.
Okay,
Yeah, but it's good zinc. It's good for your immune system.
because I took one of the oysters, I put a little
Zinc is good for the
horseradish,
schwanz, too. It's just like it happens to be the case.
little horseradish, a little bit of cocktail sauce,
Take
sucked
it down. Yeah.
right? Just swallowed that whole thing.
The horse.
And then Chris put one down too, and I was thinking the whole time, like, this kid's schwanz is going to be on fire tonight. This thing is going to be standing right up, for real.
Really? You just
Yeah,
did that?
yeah, the schwanz,
At attention is probably a better way to describe it.
right on.
Anyway, so we had a nice meal.
Hey, thanks to everybody though there at the Tin Roof Bistro. My first time there.
Ash, the
Ash,
manager.
the general manager,
Yeah.
sweetheart of a guy. At the end of the night, when he shook everybody's hands, I'm like, no.
You brought it in.
Bring it to me.
Yeah.
Bring it to me, Ash.
Well, you possibly paid. Who knows? We'll talk about that.
Well, that was the big question this morning as Chrissy was walking me like a dog on the streets of downtown L.A. At 5:45 this morning.
Yeah.
He asked the question, who paid for dinner last night? And I said, you got Sedano, Morales, Morales' girlfriend Stephanie, and me. Who do you guys think paid? And on Twitter, there are so many predictions as to who, and it is a big mystery.
Yeah.
I would say it is.
Well,
it is
we
mysterious.
can get to that, and also we can get to Cavs Corner, the end of Cavs Corner yesterday. Pacers in 5, apparently, not Pacers in 6, like DeAndre thought.
You don't know no ball. That's why.
I don't know ball, man.
And there's some questions about LeBron out there right now.
Oh, really?
So
What
we
kind
can
of
get we can get
questions?
into that, plus the NFL schedule release at 5 o'clock. But first, Cappy, let's talk Prize Picks. First things first. If you want sports action in the state of California, Prize Picks is the place to be. Download the Prize Picks app. Use the promo code Cappy, K-A-P-P-Y. First $5 play gets you a $50 bonus. It's very simple to play Prize Picks. There's a stat line for every individual player in every sport imaginable. Tennis, baseball, boxing, hockey, you name it, they got it. And you go more or less on that particular stat line. You bundle a couple together, you can win cold, hard cash.
I'm going to give everybody a piece of advice here for tonight's games when it comes to Prize Picks. And trust me when I tell you, you'd probably rather have Ron the Caddy's advice than my advice because he's just been crushing it. But tonight, George, let me ask you this question. Minnesota is playing Golden State. Do you suppose that Anthony Edwards will score more or less than 27.5 points?
Ooh, that's pretty close because he's averaging about 7 points in the first half and 20 in the second half.
In his last 2 games, he scored 30 and 36. Prior to that, 20 and 23. So my question to you is, would you go more or less on 27.5 on Anthony Edwards?
Maybe less.
Okay, well, good news for you. You ready? Today, there's a special promotion going on Prize Picks right now. It's a free square. Anthony Edwards tonight, the Ant-Man, half a point.
Oh.
Half a point.
Doesn't really matter then.
No. So it's a free square. So you're halfway home. So all you got to do is take Anthony Edwards, pair him together with somebody else, and you're halfway home to winning tonight.
I love it.
Download the Prize Picks app. Use the code Cappy, K-A-P-P-Y. Click the promo button down at the bottom for the Ant for free. And also, of course, for the Takes Two tickets, somebody's going to win that VIP trip to the ship. Download Prize Picks. Use the code Cappy, K-A-P-P-Y. Make that $5 play. Get that $50 bonus.
Prize Picks. Run your game.
The most followed sports radio station in the world.
In the world. That's right. In the world.
710 ESPN.
You know it. Yeah. Tell your friends.
At ESPN Los Angeles on Instagram, Facebook, X, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch.
We're naturally entertaining.
Yes.
LA's mega sports station. 710 ESPN.
Don't navigate the legal system alone. Hey, it's Travis. At the personal injury law offices of Joseph S. Normand, they will fight tirelessly to get you the max compensation you deserve. Joe and his team understand the emotional and financial toll that an injury can take on you and your life. Call 213-747-2000 or visit normandlegal.com. The law offices of Joseph S. Normand have helped thousands of people like you recover millions of dollars in settlements and verdicts. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000. Your recovery is their priority.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Flashy discounts, gimmicky sales? Don't fall for it. At Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, we give you honest, wholesale pricing all year long. No bogus markups, no tricks, just the best floors at the best prices. Call 866-62-FLOOR. No sale beats wholesale. Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, check them out at hernandezwholesaleflooring.net or call them at 866-62-FLOOR.
For the best prices on hardwood, carpet, and more, call 866-62-FLOOR.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control of your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problem now by calling the experts at U.S. Tax Shield and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, so call now. 800-687-5192. That's 800-687-5192. U.S. Tax Shield. 800-687-5192.
Sedano and Kap on Wednesday
glorious
afternoon.
Stefan.
3:32 in the Southland. On this day in 1988, the number one hit, Gloria Estefan and Miami Sound Machine. Was Cicada in there? Yeah, Cicada's in there.
Yeah, this is when he was part of the Sound Machine.
This is called Anything for You. Cappy, you know a little classic Gloria Estefan?
Oh, I do indeed. 1988. It's right in my wheelhouse, you know.
By the way, happy NFL schedule release day. 5 o'clock, we'll be with you right here on Sedano and Kap, our special edition, as we'll release the schedule, the marquee games, and the entire Rams slate. By the way, Christmas game day from Netflix is already leaked. We got Cowboys, Commanders.
Okay, great game.
Followed by Lions, Vikings.
Love that game.
How about that? Christmas Day on Netflix.
I feel like there's one more game that day.
Chiefs and Broncos.
Yeah, but that's not on Netflix.
No, that's
It was on the
on
Netflix thing.
I know, but
Amazon, I believe.
Because I was going to actually mention that the next segment rejoin. We're
really?
like building to the
They're
release.
building, Captain.
Oh, really?
They're building.
I'm trying to
So you
gain
were
momentum.
distinguishing between streaming platforms rather than just one day.
No.
Christmas Day, 3 games.
And then I leak a little bit more at 3:45.
He's a leaker.
You're just doing a little leak.
Listen, when you eat those oysters, sometimes you leak a little
Yeah,
bit.
I bet. A little bit of leak.
Little leaky.
You know, as a matter of fact, Chrissy this morning sent me a text at 5:30 a.m.
Yeah.
And by the way, I was already up at 5.
Yeah, he says, yo. I said, what's up? He said, let's go. We got some walking to do this morning. I said, yo, I'm trying to clean out the bowels over here. You know what I mean? I can't exactly get out.
Yeah.
Because if all of a sudden I get stuck in the middle of the streets, what am I going to do? Do what everybody else does in downtown LA?
I don't know.
Make a duty on the side of the streets? Not happening for me.
Yeah.
You know? So anyway.
You weren't up watching like Carlos Alcaraz and Jack Draper at the Italian Open at 6 in the morning?
I was not watching that. No.
It's good stuff.
That I was not watching. Were you?
I was, actually.
At 5 something in the morning?
Well, I caught it like after one set.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, when I woke up.
Mm-hmm. And you turned on the TV?
I love the tennis channel.
No, I know you do.
Especially during these like European legs. Like it's perfect. I wake up in the morning, there's live sports on.
Okay.
I'll take a live sporting event at any time.
All right.
We don't get those very often in the morning.
No. You don't watch Premier League on Saturday mornings, do you?
No, it's just that's harder because that starts like at 4. That's a little too hard for
You
me.
don't find an English pub to go to and watch some?
No.
Some
There used to be
Premier
one
League?
in Pasadena or near where I lived. Mm-hmm. Our buddy Raj Groves, I think, might still go there all the time.
He probably does.
Yeah.
Lucky Baldwin's, I think, is what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Lucky Baldwin's.
Yeah.
Very
We
And
did
then I
our
watched
remote,
the little Massetti, Massetti against Zverev.
Nope, didn't see any
It's
of that.
very good. Had the Italian crowd going.
Nope, don't know it.
An Italian guy.
No, did not see that.
Handsome fellow, both those
Is
guys.
that right?
They're all, listen, tennis players are handsome dudes.
Good-looking fellas, are they?
Yeah.
Okay.
You would have fit in nicely, Cappy.
Oh, thanks.
Especially when the man bun was kicking.
Oh, dude, I will rock that thing again, no doubt.
No, not anymore.
Do you? What channel are you watching this Italian Open on?
It's called the Tennis Channel.
Well, I don't have. I mean, I have it probably somewhere. I just don't know where it is. I don't think I've ever seen the tennis channel.
They're based
ever.
here in L.A.
Okay, that's great. but
Santa Monica, I believe.
I don't think I've ever seen the tennis channel anywhere on television. Like, when you turn on your TV now and you have a smart TV.
It's all on around the sports channels.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
Like on DirecTV, it's like right after NBA TV.
Okay, but I don't have DirecTV.
Well, that's your problem.
No, it's not my problem. It's just I use a different platform. That's all.
What do you got?
I got YouTube TV.
Well, it's on YouTube TV.
I got Fubo.
I'm pretty sure it's on Fubo. They got a lot of sports.
I got Netflix.
Why do you pay for Fubo
and YouTube TV. Yeah, it's a good question.
They're the same thing.
I don't know.
That's expensive. That's like $80 each a month. Cap.
Why are you paying $80 twice?
I don't know.
That's a lot of money.
Here's why. Because Rachel has the Fubo account.
Right.
And I have the YouTube
So
TV
she
account.
pays for that
Yeah,
one.
she pays for Fubo.
Oh, okay.
Right. Now, I do have HBO Max, which is officially again today known as HBO Max.
It is?
Yes. Because they...
Is that what they said on the upfront?
No, it was big news today, actually.
Yeah.
Oh.
And this is interesting because yesterday I'm doing what I did to Travis and I almost said Travis and Silva.
Wow.
What I did to Travis and DeMarco yesterday by talking about you guys. Now today I will talk about them on this show.
Callback.
Travis and DeMarco, we did this whole thing with Emily because she hates that Travis says Apple Plus TV when it's Apple TV Plus.
Right.
But the whole thing is Max has no longer been HBO Max.
Right.
But now today they announced
They
they're
went
going back to HBO Max.
Because here's why.
Because people don't know what Max is?
Well,
they think
because
Cinemax?
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody
the way
could have
you
thought of
finish
that
my
in a marketing
sentences,
meeting, right?
Like, you think anybody's like, hey, I
You
don't
used
think
to
we
love
should go-
Skinemax, I'm sure.
All the time.
Yeah.
When I was in hotels.
After 11 p.m.
When I was in hotels and I was by myself. Soft porn. And I was
And
like.
Cap was one of those guys. It's like, how is it that they maneuver so we don't see anything?
Well, I mean, that in some ways it was kind of hot a little bit. But I got to say, like, when you.
What you know about Skinemax there, Dion?
I know nothing about Skinemax.
So anyway, they went back to HBO Max.
Right, because when they decided to kill the HBO part and just call it Max, most of us thought, well, that's Cinemax, isn't it? No, it's HBO Max. But it's not HBO
didn't
Max.
think
It's just
that.
Max. What did you think?
Well,
I knew
you're too
it
young.
was because I didn't watch Cinemax. I just knew it was HBO Max. But I was a little surprised when they changed the color of the tile.
Right, they went
Because it
from
was
purple to blue.
Yeah.
And then it was
to
blue,
blue.
but now it's gray. It's like a dark gray
That's
color.
weird.
And I was
really?
like, I don't
That's
get
too
it.
much change.
Yeah, right.
They say that purple
Let's
is
go,
like the
Time
most
Warner.
Like how we
popping,
change
you know?
our lineup around here. You need consistency.
I mean, Time Warner, what are you doing?
All this is because you watch the tennis channel on 406. Or
It's
whatever.
406 on
I
you?
don't know.
no, it's
217 on
Yeah, it's
DirecTV.
217 on
On
DirecTV.
Spectrum. I'm being told by Mo Smith in our live YouTube
217
chat.
on DirecTV, right in between NBA TV and the Witness Protection Program Network.
Do you have that black hand liner? Play that black hand liner. You got that
The
one?
Black Hand of 710. Sedano.
Wow.
That's good. I like that one.
What's the black hand?
Oh,
He's,
you know,
like Don Fanucci in The Godfather too.
She didn't watch The
Remember, I
Godfather.
didn't see The Godfather.
It's the wrong person to ask.
You know,
Don
Don
Fanucci.
You know, Don Fanucci.
Yeah.
It's the black
Fanucci,
hand.
Anyway.
is he like Funch? Fanucci?
No, I'm here.
No, he's like Kikuchi.
Get out.
All right, so listen.
You say Kikuchi.
So anyway.
I love how Chris has imaging made for just the three of us to laugh at.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
The rest
Guess
of the
what?
audience.
If we're laughing, they're all laughing.
No, I like it.
The
I'm
inside
happy
is
about
so
it.
inside that
Yeah.
it's inside.
I like it.
Lindsay, how did you feel? Like you were over it during the game, during the show, but they made it a game. Like they actually were right there at the end.
I mean, I had the funeral before the game. So
No, I know, but I'm saying like, did they suck you back in because
No.
it was a close game?
No, when I left here, I drove home, and that was the end of it.
Because I
did
left
not
here and it
even
was
turn
an
it back on.
11-point game. And then all of a sudden, I'm in the car listening. I'm like, oh, my God, the Cavs, they tied it up by the time I got to the 110. Cappy was probably still in the
I
garage.
wanted them to win.
hadn't
I
even
wanted
gotten
them to
out of here
lose
yet.
yesterday because I knew that if delaying the inevitable, there's no point.
Lindsay told me earlier she's so happy that the Cavs lost, she wants to burn the entire thing down. I'm like, girl, they just won 60-some-odd games this year.
Yeah, but in the
I
playoffs.
didn't say I was happy. I just said I think that, this team was not built for the playoffs, and they should get rid of
she's
everybody
right.
but Donovan Mitchell and Evan Mobley, get rid of all the rest of them.
Well,
Damn, get rid of Garland? Get rid of Jared Allen?
Yes.
all of them.
Yes.
trade those guys.
All of them.
Yes.
Really?
But the highs and the lows, because remember when Lindsay
DeAndre
was like,
Hunter?
remember when
No,
Lindsay,
not him. I'd keep him.
There
Remember
weren't
when
any
she
lows
said-
this season.
No,
That was
but-
the only low this season
No,
was
but
the playoffs.
A couple weeks ago, and
I was
maybe
at
a few-
4-1's a pretty good low.
A few days ago, you were like, "No, Riz told me that we're not playing against the 86
Celtics.
Right.
Riz.
That's
So I
right. But
believe
like
they're
I,
gonna
Believe
win.
land, baby. Believe land.
I believe that they're going to win.
but like I said, that was the lowest, and it never went back up from there.
Right, but
so there was no lows this
But
season.
I actually
Maybe they are the
appreciate-
86 Celtics.
I appreciate the fact that you admitted though that you never really did believe. Like you,
I
were
never
saying you
believed
were
that they were going to
believing.
come back in 2016 either. Most people didn't.
Okay, but you admitted just the other day, and
And
I
the punch and the ding ding definitely
Cap,
helped.
as a Cleveland fan, we learn to lower our expectations, and then we can be happy when they're exceeded.
okay,
That's
well,
all.
Hey,
That's all there is
By the
to
way, I
it.
just got an
Very
email,
smart.
HBO Max.
Oh yeah, what does it say?
It's HBO Max
It
again.
says
I got
coming
it too.
soon, HBO Max.
Yeah.
They're listening.
So, yeah, look, I agree with you. I think they should trade them. You know, it's funny. There's a lot of chatter about, hey, should LeBron go back to Cleveland for his 23rd year?
Go ahead.
Honestly,
Go.
I don't
we
think
don't want him.
I don't think he'd do it. What? She says they don't want him.
I don't want them. Because what's he going to do on that team? Like,
Well,
he's
the
just
switch
not
gonna
a
be
good fit.
weak.
He could have flipped the switch.
I don't think
I
he's a
will
good
say
fit
this:
on that
if
team.
you put LeBron on that team with Mobley and Mitchell in the East, they're going to the finals.
Agree with that part.
would you want him then?
However, it's not financially. It won't work. Like it doesn't make
Well,
sense.
no, because the problem is that the Cavs. This is where I'll lose Cappy. They're above the second apron.
Right,
Oh, really?
because of
So they
Evan Mitchell
can't-
winning Defensive Player of the Year, he gets a bonus,
They
and now they're
can't. They
above the
can't.
second
But,
apron.
well, Evan Mobley, right? Getting Defensive Player of the Year kind of screwed you.
It literally did.
It
because
puts you over the second
He
apron.
gets like an extra $20 million or something.
Well, over the lifespan of the contract.
Right.
Cappy, that's why we can't give you that raise. We don't want to be over our second apron.
Right, appreciate it.
Yeah.
I mean, now I understand
The
it.
7-10
Yeah.
apron.
Right.
Yeah. So anyway, because of that they can't aggregate salaries. Had Evan Mobley not gotten Defensive Player of the Year, the Cavs, in theory, could have traded two of their players for LeBron and Bronny.
Which is
if
what
they
it
wanted
said
to.
on the
would've been
roller
great.
coaster, remember?
Right. And
I said I wouldn't be that mad if he didn't win
well,
because
and
then
I
he
said to
wouldn't
you
get the bonus.
before he won the Defensive Player of the Year, I said if I were them, I would trade Jared Allen, Darius Garland for LeBron
I don't
because I
think-
feel like Jared Allen would help Luka, and Darius Garland certainly would help Luka too.
Jared Allen for LeBron, okay, but I don't think you need
No,
both
you're
of them.
not doing. No, nobody's doing that. So, but now
Why,
they can't
for
even
1
do
year
that.
of LeBron for 1 year?
They can't even. Well, the salaries have to match though. Like that's the problem. You couldn't do it with just Jared Allen. But the now you can't do that.
Second apron.
Because of the second apron.
That's right.
So you can't aggregate salaries. Don't aggregate me,
I'm
bro.
not aggregating anybody.
All right. And then
You know who loves apron talk is Evan Cohen. We can get into this with him.
so he does. You think that Trudell and I go deep? Wait till you hear Evan
He
Cohen.
hosted NBA radio on Sirius shows.
And he like sends me like NBA trade machine like screenshots
From Fanspo?
No, from the NBA trade machine on ESPN.com. So anyway,
Mace yesterday said he was on the trade machine. That's okay. He said it's trade machine ever.
So
he's on the sports radio machine.
The chatter was that LeBron should opt out, take the minimum, and finish his career in Cleveland. First of all, LeBron is not taking the minimum. Like, let's start with that. Second of all, the Players Association would never allow that. Like, even if he wanted to do it, they'd be like, no, bro, you can't do that. But it would just, as a thought exercise, it would be. If he wanted to win another championship, it would be the best way to do it because the West is just too hard.
I would love for LeBron to go back to Cleveland. And I don't really care if he went to Cleveland or if he went to New York or he went to Miami. I don't really care. I just would love to see LeBron not be on the
Then
Lakers
what would
next
you talk
year.
about all day, Cap?
I still talk about LeBron.
Oh.
Hey,
they should get Giannis. Trade Giannis for those two guys.
Hey, listen, let's get into a couple other things. More on the there's more draft fallout, I guess, is what I was going to talk about. And then there is some more stuff on Giannis. And there's we mentioned one guy already. There's a guy who does believe the Lakers have a guy in mind, and it might be someone we already mentioned, okay? So let's get to that. But first, LAX, Cappy. People Mover trains are coming. They're rolling in early next year as part of LAX's ongoing investments to improving your travel journey, Cappy. The new trains will be quickly moving guests between all the terminals, the new consolidated rental car center, metro trains and buses, so the local folks, you don't even need a car. And if you do want to park your car, you can park your car at the economy parking because the People Mover train will go there. And, of course, the favorite of Cappy, the kiss and fly lot. And they'll do all of that entire roundabout in 10 minutes or less. That would take like an hour in your car if you did that. It's just insane, right? Like what goes on in the horseshoe. But the People Mover train will hook you up in 10 minutes or less, and they'll depart every 2 minutes once they open in early 2026. For more information, go to this website, lawa.org/ESPN. That's lawa.org/ESPN.
Travis Rogers and DeMarco Farr.
Back tomorrow at 9 a.m. after Clinton and Friends.
I understand he's a song and dance man.
I get the soundtrack of my life, he's got a few in there.
Does he?
Oh, yeah, he's got a few. A couple.
That's what we'll do today. We'll just play.
No, we don't need to do that.
JT?
No. We don't need to do that. No.
Yeah, I don't like JT for a myriad of reasons.
Oh, you guys are talking about JT, not Timberland.
Justin Timberlake is JT.
Yeah,
You're talking about Timberland.
You're talking Timberland.
Yeah,
oh, no, the other. Timberland is still doing his thing.
The shoes?
No, Timberland's a producer.
Timberland.
Yeah, Timberland is a producer.
Timberland is from Virginia.
Yeah.
Even I know that.
Yeah. Not JT Timberland. Wow. Okay.
I suck at this game.
Two-pack?
Yeah. Jodecki.
Who's that Snoopy dog?
Jodecki was not on purpose. Timberland was.
Mrs. Elliott.
God.
Yeah, Mrs. Elliott.
Crazy.
Florida.
Yeah.
Weekday mornings at 9 a.m.
It's Travis and DeMarco
on 710 ESPN.
Hey guys, it's Cap. Here's the scenario. Your home is flooded and the damage is severe. Now it feels like your insurance company is turning on you. They won't approve a replacement living arrangement and the adjuster leaves you in the lurch. Take a breath and call Avner Gatt, one of Southern California's largest public adjuster firms. Avner Gatt knows how to fight back when your insurance company makes you feel like a criminal, leaving you with no hope of getting into your home and getting it all back together. With decades of experience and a passion for helping people, Avner and his family take the call themselves. So whether you have a toilet overflow, a broken water line, a burst supply line, a broken fire sprinkler, whatever the water damage is, you call Avner Gatt today at 818-917-5256 or you go to avnergatt.com. It's 818-917-5256 or avnergatt.com. You call, Avner answers, he says hello. Your claim is our game, avnergatt.com.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control of your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problem now by calling the experts at U.S. Tax Shield and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, so call now. 800-687-5192. That's 800-687-5192. U.S. Tax Shield. 800-687-5192.
I got broads in Atlanta, just to lean the family. Credit cards in the scammers, hitting the licks in the van. Legacies, family.
3:48. Sedano Kap on a Wednesday afternoon. Don't forget the NFL schedule release at 5 p.m. What do we got, DeAndre?
This is designer.
Come on, man.
I didn't know about the #1 hit Panda.
Never heard
It's
the
an old
Panda?
song.
I heard the song. I didn't know it was designer. I'm being honest. 2016 was a rough year for me.
Man, it was 2016.
This is like, it's mumble rap.
This is mumble rap.
Cappy
would be a total mumble rapper.
Yeah, you would.
Right?
By the way, the NBA playoffs, the draft, free agency, every moment of the biggest offseason in Lakers history. We have your dose, your daily dose of what's next for the purple and gold, thanks to Pro Baller, the official energy drink of the Los Angeles Lakers.
When you said dose, I thought it was going to be like a Dos Equis ad.
Now, do you think I wrote that liner?
Oh.
Do you think I think it is?
You
the
know,
official,
in college football, we
cut me right off. But
well, I'm just telling you, in college football on ESPN, we sell a Dos Equis ad when they go for dose. They go for a 2-point conversion.
I think it's the biggest offseason in Lakers history. What they need to do
every year.
I don't know about in Lakers
guys.
history.
I'm trying to sell something.
Oh,
here.
sorry.
But it's not out of the conversation,
Right.
Yeah, I would say it's not. It's in the conversation. If I was thinking, well, the LeBron one for sure, 2018, is in that conversation. When I would say the year that they brought in Shaq is in that conversation. Obviously, the year they drafted Kobe. Then they re-signed Kobe,
But we're
which was a
looking
big
back
deal when
and
he went
knowing-
into the strip mall in Orange
Right.
County and said that why didn't we trade Andrew Bynum for Jason Kidd offseason? There's that one.
But we know in May, we're in the end of May almost.
Yeah.
That they own the work that needs to get done this offseason. It's the biggest in history.
But isn't each
You're looking
second?
back at the Shaq ones and the Kobe ones.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
these
but
are,
you're
we're
saying
looking
currently,
forward.
looking ahead.
Looking ahead, we know that this needs to be the biggest offseason.
Every season is more important than the last one, right?
And that too, yes. Dot.
Every season is more important than the last one.
Yeah,
Because now they have Luka and they have LeBron.
Look.
Wait, do they have LeBron?
Do they trade Austin?
I mean, they might. They probably will.
How are they going to get a big man?
Got to trade Austin.
Can JJ coach a second year?
Yes.
Well,
Why wouldn't he be able to coach
well,
a second year?
This is part
He's
of the
building
drama.
the drama.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
you don't hear that?
Oh, yeah. Clearly, I don't.
No. I mean, you're taking everything so literal.
I mean, you're still here 3 days in a row.
It's been 2 days, right?
I'm just kidding. I just feel like get a rise out of you.
Oh, no. I didn't have that many oysters. Plus,
One
I'm here
oyster,
at 4:15
halfway.
because Evan Cohen's going to join us from Unsportsmanlike. He's going to talk to Capian about Misagas, right?
I'm not saying anything until Evan gets
Today
here.
is Wednesday, though, no?
You're still doing this bit?
I'm just saying, it is Wednesday, right?
And it was Monday and Tuesday.
You were here Monday, too. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't remember Monday. I do remember yesterday.
You left at 5.
Oh, yeah. We left
For the smokehouse.
Because Bergman, that was like 1 hour we did.
Yeah, it didn't change.
Yeah.
That was a full 2 hours.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think you were here early.
You did the open, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You've been here a lot.
Do you want me to leave?
No, I'm just saying. It's just I figured I like to get you uncomfortable sometimes.
Oh, it doesn't make me uncomfortable. Because the next 2 days I'll be home and I won't listen to the show.
You won't?
Okay.
No,
Why not?
Because Travis and DeMarco need more help.
What does that mean?
For the
We're not doing show-to-show slander, remember?
Oh, yeah, that's right. No, that's a great show.
The Black Hand of 710. Sedano.
Hit the other one real quick.
Cappy and Morales. The Kardashians of sports radio.
Because we take a lot. We do a lot of social.
Yeah.
Which one of you guys own Skims?
Well, Skims is definitely a Cappy
Cappy's
guy.
got
That's me.
Skims.
I'm rocking them right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead and talk sports then.
Which one of you guys is married to Kanye?
That's Cappy
That's not
too.
me.
Yeah.
That is not me. That is
Divorced now from
yeah,
Kanye. Yes.
Kanye don't want nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
Because if I say Mr. Gosh, Kanye would be like, "What are you saying?"
I'm gonna go talk to Bergman, see what else you told him at
Go
lunch.
ahead. Go
Since George is like asking me to leave, basically.
You know, Bergie and I tried that new pizza place down in LA Live.
Oh,
Was it
yeah?
good?
It was really good.
Yeah.
The one right there where what was the
Why are you doing the snap
thing,
again?
the thing that used to be
you know,
there,
the place
the corner.
that used to be the
Those
thing.
restaurants never last in that spot.
No, but there was the one that was
Fix
there
it.
forever.
The Lowry's. Yeah.
Lowry's was there
Lowry's.
forever.
Lowry's.
Mario and I used to go there a lot back
Really?
before
Lowry's was there
COVID.
for a long
Lowry's the
time.
place for like
Is that
prime
better?
rib.
Yeah,
No, but they
it
had
was
like a
but they made like
sandwich shop.
sandwiches too.
Oh, really? 'Cause
Yeah.
they have a place
Like
in
3 days a
Hollywood
week,
that's
Mario would
really
come in
good.
and be like,
Oh,
"Hey,
dude, it was great sandwiches at
I'm
Lowry's.
craving.
Beto, do you need us to let you in?
I'm craving some prime rib.
Oh, Beto's here.
Let's go down and get some prime rib and talk LAFC.
Hey, let's get that
what's
prime
goody?
rib.
What's goody?
Hey, what's goody?
Can I
is
put
that
some
prime
more
rib sandwich.
LAFC on tonight at 7
I'm
o'clock.
going to BMO afterwards.
It's a little fatty.
Can we deep?
The prime rib. It can give you a little fatty, you know?
Can I dip into your horseradish? And then you dip into mine. And we're dipping in each other's.
How about yesterday when Chris... Did you ever pull, DeAndre, those sound bites from Chris yesterday where he talked about...
Oh, now you're pulling. Oh, I guess I've been on too much this week, though.
No, you didn't pull those, did you?
You pulling drops.
Why? Did you think they were too risque?
A little bit.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Which one?
You edited
Yeah.
that? You actually censored
You
me?
know what? I'm glad he did.
Really?
Wait a minute. You used it as a drop yesterday. What happened to the
But
drop?
there's another one. That was
Well, let me hear the other one.
Got it.
No, that one's
I
fine.
gotta find it. Hold on.
In the meantime, Cappy, we were
Yes, sir.
talking about you were building it, right? The Lakers offseason, so they need a big man. So Zach Lowe, do we have the sound, Linz? Yep, we found it. The Zach Lowe sound.
Sure do.
All right, let's take a listen. He has suggested a big man, someone we just referenced a moment ago.
It's going to be very tempting to start building fake Darius Garland trades and fake Jared Allen trades. And look, if I'm the Lakers, I'm calling about Jared Allen. Sure. Like, I would be very cautious if I were the Cavs. I would be hesitant to do something rash with a team that won 64 games and has a lot of good stuff going for it and has a lot of guys that are nicked up now. Would poke around at least.
Jared Allen would make a ton of sense with Luka Doncic.
But like, let me just be clear on one thing. Like, as your primary big man,
Correct.
I'm looking for somebody in the 7 foot, 7'1", 7'2" range. I need a big guy. Jared Allen's like, what is he listed at? 6'9". You know, I mean, I need.
I mean, he's long though. His wingspan is like 7'6" or 7'7".
So he's
got like super long limbs, man.
He's walking around at 6'9", but he's got the wingspan of a 7'2" guy.
Yeah.
I just feel like I need, like, when I saw what Rudy Gobert did to the Lakers and how the Lakers didn't have any answer at all, and the only body that they had.
I mean, Jared Allen's a big dude. He's like almost 250.
I get it, but I just feel like when I see these guys, Hartenstein and these dudes, I'm like, I need a big monster. And by the way, I'm not saying one, I'm saying two.
Right, but
you know,
you don't think that.
No, Jared Allen could be one of two.
Okay, right. Sure, but you need he's like got to be the main one.
I guess what I'm thinking about.
I don't know what you think like they're gonna get
I told you yesterday. I wanted a Sean Bradley.
Right, but
I wanted a
Sean
Shaquille
Bradley,
O'Neal.
no.
I want somebody who's like ridiculously gigantic, tall.
Those guys don't just like pop up on every street corner. You know what I mean? Like that's not how this works.
6'9" to me. I'm looking 7 foot here, man. I just feel like, and you listen, you may be right, and Jared Allen may be great, and he might fit perfectly.
Well, I just don't. I don't think that what you're asking for is actually going to be available.
Not enough 7-footers walking around out there, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's too bad, because I'm telling you right now, it was so bad that last game against Minnesota where
Rudy had the 27 and 20 or whatever,
and they didn't have a big man to do any battle with him at all, and the only guy that has even the height. Forget about the girth. I know it's one of your favorite words.
Yeah.
The height was sitting on the bench, twiddling his thumbs, going, "Coach, I'm here, man. I started the last 4 games. Can I get in a little bit?" Nah, you can't play for us. Just want height. Just want real height. 6'9" nice to have. Be a nice piece. But you're saying like primary starting number 1 center.
I don't think he's 6'9".
What do you think he's at?
He's closer to 7 feet, man.
All right, let me tell you what ESPN lists him at. 6'9", 243.
Yeah, I don't believe that to be the case.
But usually when they list guys as 6'9", it means they're like 6'7 and a half.
No. This Jared Allen is a lot closer to 7 feet than that, in my opinion.
Well, 6'9's close.
Yeah, but he's not. He's not like 6'7". Like he's bigger than LeBron. LeBron is 6'8".
Yeah,
he's bigger than LeBron.
Taller?
Yes,
by more than an inch.
I believe so.
Okay. Well, I'm just telling you what he's listed at. Listed at 6'9".
Okay.
If they listed him at 7'2", I'd be all over him. Just by the way.
What does NBA.com have him listed?
Let me find that out for you. Stand by.
I'd be curious to see that.
All right. Let's find out. Jaron Allen, how tall is he?
They also have him at 6'9".
How about that?
Yeah, he looks taller. Maybe it's the hair.
Could be the hair, because with the hair, it's kind of like Fletch.
It adds like 4 or 5 inches
Right,
with that fro.
Right, with the afro.
Yeah.
I mean, he's
Maybe that's what I'm thinking.
He's legit 7'2" with the fro.
Because I've stood next to him.
Yeah, but, you're looking up at that fro, bro.
I'm looking up at everybody, so it doesn't really matter, you know?
Yeah.
Well, not everybody. Like the guards, I feel better about.
Yeah, like who? Who
Like Donovan and Darius. Like
Okay.
they're not that much taller than
You
me.
feel like you go eye to eye with those
They're
guys.
very short for their position,
Yeah.
respectively.
Yeah, I feel like I'm like at least much closer
Yes,
to
they're,
them.
they're
Yes.
known as being like the.
I mean,
you
they're
know.
still very much taller than me, but at least I can look at them pretty much eye to eye, at least closer. I mean, definitely not the case. I mean, I had Chet Holmgren the other day. Did you see me standing next to Chet Holmgren? My arm was going to fall off.
I was like, George, pick your arm up higher. I can't hear him. His mouth is so far away from
He's
the
like
microphone.
7'2",
I
that
feel
kid.
like it's funny because usually, like the women have heels, so then it can bring them up a little bit higher. But I feel like maybe they need some kind of like platform.
But even
or
with their
something.
heels, they're not taller than
You're
me.
right.
Like, yeah,
You should wear some heels.
You're right.
I should wear some heels.
They should have like a
well,
little
you know what I
platform.
do? I've told you the secret. And before we talk about Ocean Subaru, your friends who you used
I almost
yesterday
wrecked
in your
Carlos,
vehicle,
so,
yes.
yeah.
What in the post game? Rachel Nichols taught me this many years ago. You bring the 7-footers to the scorers table and tell them to take a load off.
Yeah, have him sit
and that
down.
way you're their height.
Well, you should have told that to Chet.
Well, it's the first quarter. I can't tell them to go sit on the
Hey,
scorers
can I
table.
get one of those stools over here, please?
Yeah.
Let's go. Bring me a stool.
All right, coming up next, there's some chatter about these. The Austin Reeves trade talk is starting to heat up a little bit, and we'll have the NFL schedule release officially at 5 o'clock. Evan Cohen, our buddy from Unsportsmanlike, at 4:15. But Cappy, tell them about Subaru.
Well, last night, you've heard the story by now. I was in the far right lane, but I thought I needed to be in the far left lane. And thank goodness that I had this brand new Subaru from Ocean Subaru of Fullerton. I'm driving around in this brand new Subaru Outback. This thing is like an SUV, but it's not like tall and high like an SUV. It kind of sits down a little closer to the road. It's a great driving vehicle.
Gary V texted you.
Yes, he did. Gary V is texting me. I did say to Steffa, who was sitting in the back, I go, how's the back of the Outback? She says, super comfortable, really roomy. There's this giant screen, which is good if you can read the GPS. I obviously cannot. But every piece of technology you would expect in a 2025 vehicle, it's in there, man. I'm telling you. But the best part about the Subaru product is it's a versatile lifestyle vehicle, meaning you're going to throw in the soccer balls and the footballs and the baseball equipment. You're going to put the surfboards or the snowboards or the skis up on the top. You're going to pack your whole family in there, and you're going to feel super safe because really Subaru is the safest vehicle on the road. Plus, all-wheel drive, which you're going to love, especially if you're heading up into the mountains. This Outback that I'm driving, and I've driven them all, Solterra, Crosstrek, Forester, they're incredible cars. Come on down and see Omar and his entire staff. They're so knowledgeable. They're going to get you and your family into the right Subaru product. Ocean Subaru is conveniently located at 1100 South Euclid in Fullerton, just off the 91 freeway. You can't miss it, especially at night, man. That thing is lit up. Go to oceansubaruoc.com. That's oceansubaruoc.com for more information. And remember, the Subaru A Lot to Love event is on right now, but not for much longer. Ocean Subaru of Fullerton, where every journey starts with love.
Tonight, it's a clash of Western Conference giants. LAFC takes on Seattle Sounders at BMO Stadium in a rivalry that's grown fierce, fast, and full of drama.
It has really been a nice rivalry developing. I hate to say that. Not so nice sometimes on the pitch.
Two of the biggest clubs in the West. One electric night in downtown LA. Pre-game coverage starts at 7 p.m. on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app. LAFC, Seattle, tonight.
Hey everybody, it's Cap. Inheriting a home can be overwhelming, but Seller's Advantage makes it easy. One customer shared, and I quote, "Inheriting a home felt like too much work. Seller's Advantage gave us a reasonable offer, handled everything, and closed in 3 weeks. I highly recommend them." End quote. Skip repairs and headaches. Call Sellers Advantage at 888-390-AS-IS or visit sellersadvantage.com for your free cash offer.
DRE number 01961658.
Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
Don't navigate the legal system alone. Hey, it's Travis. At the personal injury law offices of Joseph S. Normand, they will fight tirelessly to get you the max compensation you deserve. Joe and his team understand the emotional and financial toll that an injury can take on you and your life. Call 213-747-2000 or visit normandlegal.com. The law offices of Joseph S. Normand have helped thousands of people like you recover millions of dollars in settlements and verdicts. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000. Your recovery is their priority.
Hey guys, have you checked out the all-new Park West?
I'm Doug. And I'm Damon. And we want to buy your house.
Let Sellers Advantage show you how we can give you more.
No fees, no commissions, and no repairs. Just a fair cash. I'm Doug.
And I'm Damon.
And we want to buy your house.
Let Sellers Advantage show you how we can give you more.
No fees, no commissions, and no repairs. Just a fair cash offer that can close in just a few days.
Check out our Google reviews.
And call Sellers Advantage today or visit sellersadvantage.com.
Your home for the 17-time world champion Lakers.
KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
Won't believe it, Beto. 4:03 on a Wednesday afternoon. Sedano and Kap.
And Beto.
And Beto now. NFL schedule release is 56 minutes away. We will bring it to you live at 5 p.m. as it goes
Live
down.
at 5.
It will be all over the Rams schedule. I got to keep this tight. Sedano doesn't want me going too long, he said.
Oh, wow.
Time for what you need to know.
So sensitive around here.
Very sensitive.
Just saying,
Brought
you
to
of all people, you're the black hand.
Morongo Garcia.
The Black Hand of 710.
Brought to you by Mariah Casino Resort and Spa. Good times, less than 90 minutes from wherever you are.
Take it away, producer Lindsay.
Thanks, Christopher. All right, so Amazon has released the first images of Christian Bale and Nick Cage in the new Madden movie.
Yeah.
And I cannot believe that Nicolas Cage is playing Madden because, I don't know, I don't really see it. I don't know.
Well, I actually thought it looked pretty good.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm excited about it. I don't know if it's going to be good, but it looks
I don't think it'll be
He
good.
looks pretty good, though.
I don't know. Nicolas Cage has done some pretty, he's done some stinkers lately.
What was
He
the
has
last
not.
thing
He has made a lot of bad movies.
What was the last thing he was in?
But I heard it was because he
he owed a lot of money.
Right, he was in debt. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
The
wait,
last one he did was that really, really weird, scary / thriller movie, and he looks kind of like Tiny Tim in it. It's very scary.
Christian Bale's an amazing actor,
Oh,
though.
he
Christian Bale's not doing a movie that's going to be a stinker, though.
well, have you seen the
There's
picture?
not a lot of Christian Bale stinkers.
Have you seen the
Good
picture
point.
of the two of them?
Good point.
Have you
Yeah,
seen-
I'm looking at it right here.
I mean, they've done a good job making him look like Al Davis.
And he probably he is very good at making himself like lose a ton of weight, gain weight, whatever he's got to do to play the character. Like he's good at that.
I think Nicolas Cage looks pretty good as Madden. I don't think he looks too bad.
Well, remember you got to remember young Madden is what he's trying to go for, and I agree he doesn't look that far off. I think.
I
Long
love
legs.
the picture of the
That's
two
the
of them
weird
wearing
one.
their Super Bowl rings. The two of them pointing, wearing their Super Bowl rings. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I don't remember John Madden being young, so.
Right.
People don't.
Right, but I wasn't alive when that happened either, but I remember seeing like the
NFL
old footage.
I don't
Right,
even
yeah.
know. Yeah, I feel like I just remember him once he had the white hair.
Yeah.
Shout out to Cal Poly Slow
I'll tell you
and their,
what, man,
and their football program. They're building right now the John Madden facilities.
Wow.
Right, and so I guess John Madden went to school there, obviously.
Yeah.
And his family has donated a bunch of money, and they're putting his name all over it. And they're building this huge football facility.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a small school, obviously, and they don't play USC big time football.
Yeah.
But they're trying to get bigger and better. And they got John Madden's name all over it, which doesn't probably mean a lot to a bunch of 18-year-old kids.
Well,
in
it does if
terms
they
of-
play the video game.
That's the key, right?
Yeah.
It's
And the
video
families from
game.
that area, they have a bunch of money in that area.
Yeah, it's the
family
video
does.
game. Yeah, but it's not the coaching career. So
Evan Cohen from Unsportsmanlike is going to join us around 4:15. He's going to teach us the pronunciation of Mistagash properly.
Right.
Proper Yiddish.
Right.
Right? Is it Yiddish or
it
Hebrew?
is. It's Yiddish.
Okay. And he'll talk NBA hoops and playoffs with Sedano.
Right.
Because they're big hoop heads. Also, DeAndre's trying to censor my drops now. Did you put him up to this, Sedano?
I didn't
you
put him
are
up to
less,
anything.
you're mad about my involvement now?
I did not.
He tried to censor this drop. Play the audio from yesterday.
Because they know.
Excuse me. I
You
got
okay?
a
You
bit
all right?
of a nut in my throat. Well, no, there was stuff afterward. Cappy's like, oh, is that right? They cut out the nut in the throat thing.
The nut in the throat thing was the first part we cut out.
But
There
you
was a-
could hear that I'm choking.
Right, I know. But then there was a second part of something you said later in the show, And I said to DeAndre, well, if you could just clip the two of those things together, it'd
So
be.
you're behind this. You're trying to make exotic drops. You can't do that.
You can't make exotic drops?
No, you can't.
Why not?
Because we don't do that.
Why not?
Drops are real things that happen in real time. We don't make exotic drops.
No, but hold on.
This isn't Jurassic Park where we make dinosaurs synthetically.
I just. All I know is you said.
Sedano, tell me I don't make the show better.
Come on, Sedano, tell him.
I didn't say you didn't.
Yeah. You said
you were trying to cut things together. That's not how this works.
Make them sound like they weren't what
see,
they
that's
really
wrong.
were.
You said I have a nut in my throat, is what you said.
Because I was choking.
Right, and then later you said something else, and I said, well, DeAndre, if you could.
Excuse me. I got a bit of a nut in my throat.
I said, if you could cut the nut in my throat part with what he said later.
What did
in
I
the
say
show.
later?
Oh, you wanted to splice it together. You
Yeah.
want to do a little AI on it.
Right.
Yeah, you can't do that.
I thought you could do that.
You're not
But what did I
talented enough
say?
for this,
I don't
Captain.
remember saying anything else that would be funny.
It was very funny, and if together they were if they put them together, it would have been really funny. A little graphic.
Yeah, no. He just told me what it was.
This
We're
whole
not doing
show
that. We don't
is
need to do that.
Right.
Well, say it in my ear. Don't put it on the air. Say it in my ear.
All right, hold on a second.
By the way, Grant in L.A.
You're a bad guy. Lindsay just told me in my ear what you wanted to cut.
Yeah, it was funny.
What are you, 7 years old?
It was funny.
No.
That is too much.
Wait a second.
Whoa.
Here. Whoa. Hey, wait a second. The violence must stop.
No, not with what you wanted to do to him.
By the way,
I got him in the heart. I got him right in the heart.
you did.
Wow, I threw the Clorox right out his heart. Oh, my God.
You can't move your left arm?
What?
You can't move your left arm?
No, I got it. Why not? I can't. Who's saying all this stuff
No,
about
because
me?
he threw it at you and you didn't react.
I
No, 'cause
can't
his
see
left
it out of
eye,
the
he
left
has
peripheral.
No,
you can't
periphery.
see.
The left peripheral.
That's why when we walk on the streets, sometimes I'll be like, go ahead, Chris, go ahead. And he's not looking. He just listens to me. And they're like, no, come back. Because I'm about to get him run over.
He's like a puppy?
I mean, what were you trying to do? The 5-point hard exploding technique, like in Kill Bill, to him with just like a Clorox bottle?
Well, I know. I threw it. I mean, it just was a direct
because
shot right to the
normal
You've
heart.
never
reaction-
seen Kill Bill.
I don't
That
think
was
so.
a good reference.
Yeah.
That was good. But
Oh,
normal
that's a
reaction
great
would somebody
movie.
would just go like this, like flick it away.
I didn't see it.
Morales didn't. Wow.
Right, he's got nothing out of the periphery.
You'd like it. You'd like it a lot.
Kill Bill?
Yeah.
It's a great set of movies.
Hey,
I
you
feel
don't
like
have
I
to
saw
think-
Kill Bill 1.
You
and
don't
I
have to think
I
Captain
loved it.
Volume 1?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. A lot of violence.
Grant in L.A. says Evan Cohen is the Mike Greenberg of Scott Kaplan's.
I like that.
I don't get it.
I kind of get it. I mean, not the best material, but it's not bad for 3 days in a row.
No, but Grant in L.A.'s been on fire so far today, especially. And Beto,
He thinks he believes he knows who paid the bill.
Beto, let me ask you your opinion because we haven't released this yet. And I know it's a big mystery around here. It is a big mystery, DeAndre. That's right, a big mystery. That's right. Talk to me, not to Parker. Come on, Parker. What do you think happened last night? You ready?
What are you doing?
He wants him to play the X-Files music
Right. It's a big
every
mystery.
time he says the word
X-Files.
mystery.
That's like 30 years ago, right?
Well, I said I just needed mysterious music. He said I've got the X-Files. I don't care. Fine, play it. Who paid for dinner last night? It's me, Morales, Sedano, and Stephanie Alexander, who is Christopher Arthur Morales' girlfriend. Who buys dinner last night?
George, because he always picks up the tab.
Okay, it's a good guess.
Nobody is guessing you. Do you notice that?
It's a good guess.
Some people have guessed me. Some people have guessed George, but nobody's guessing you.
The wild card might be Stephanie because there might be a corporate card involved. I don't know if she has one or not.
She has one, but it wouldn't be good for this. Trust me.
No?
Yeah, so George.
Okay, so you've got George. DeAndre, who did you have in this all? Who'd you
Said
have?
Sedano.
You said Sedano?
I've
Wow.
never once paid with George.
Oh, wow.
Ever.
Really?
He won't let you.
Interesting.
No, I've paid with George, but he is
Well,
very
you're mad-
generous.
you're-
I've paid with George.
Oh, well, George.
Yeah,
is
but
there.
he carries you, so you owe him.
Oh, okay. That's kind of fair.
He also knows you make a bunch of money.
I don't make any money. No money. You're
Did
a tech
Lindsay give
billionaire.
us her guess?
I would get. I mean, it's either Chris or George. Equally.
Nobody guessing you, Cap.
Wow, this is really.
It's just my guess.
just
You
painful.
say you're cheap and you won't spend.
What about the guys in the back? They all think George, I'm sure.
You
too.
guys all think George?
Well, you should.
You
Say
guys
George.
all. Everybody thinks George. Reese.
We can't hear
Pot
Reese.
up Reese.
think
Pot up
George?
Reese.
We got to
Yeah.
pot him up. Yeah.
I want to hear Reese's voice. Hold on.
Reese, you think George?
George, 100%.
Interesting.
Good job, Reese.
100%.
Yeah. It's Sedano and Cap, so you go with George. Right?
Really? I will say this.
So did you pay or not?
I'll just say this. When the bill arrived, there were maybe 2 to 3 people. I'm not going to say for sure.
No, somebody had alligator arms, and we
So-
won't say who.
I'll just say this. Credit cards came out. Credit cards did come out.
Mine definitely came out quickly.
Yeah, Morales always likes to pay. Yeah, he pays for it. Even when I try to give him free stuff, Morales insists on paying.
I'll say this. There were
You know, on my
there were
walk, I've
3
been wearing
cards.
that golf hat you gave me.
Oh, yeah, nice. Hermano's golf. I
Hermano's
got
golf.
some more stuff for you.
3 cards were on the table.
Okay, so just say you paid, Cappy.
I'm not ready to reveal yet.
Oh, jeez. For the love of... You know what?
Now, hey,
you
listen.
should have paid because you made him go to Manhattan Beach.
I didn't make him go to Manhattan Beach.
I heard the bit
No
of
way.
the show yesterday. You made him go to Manhattan Beach.
No, sir.
We went because of you.
No.
Yeah.
Hey, listen.
TBR, right?
Hey.
Or
TRB.
Hey,
Tin Roof Bistro.
It's just that now that I'm South Bay Cap.
You're not South Bay Cap.
No, I am becoming South Bay Cap, and Chris does not want me to live there.
No, there's a big difference in South Bay. Redondo, South Bay, Hermosa, and Manhattan Beach.
Right.
Yeah.
You're a Manhattan Beach wannabe guy.
Yes.
But I don't know if you can afford the Manhattan Beach lifestyle.
Okay.
So Hermosa's kind of you, but you're a little bit too old for
Manhattan
Hermosa.
Beach is where I feel like you'd want to be.
Okay.
But I don't know if
But
you
they
could
don't-
actually hang there.
And they don't
so?
want him.
They don't want my type there.
They're like, yeah.
I was thinking more like Redondo Cap, you know?
South Redondo,
South
Riviera.
Redondo Riviera
Riviera,
is
you
more
can do
your
that.
speed.
All right, you see,
Yeah, you
and
can
Chris
do that.
doesn't want me living down there.
It's too far to get there.
Because I told him if we have to let him go, I don't want to destroy his life.
Right, that's what he told me.
Like, he's got a set life. He's got property.
That's
He's
what he
got
told
stuff. If he sells it all to move up here and then we let him go in a year, I will feel bad.
Yeah.
Now, Cappy, you're not. Redondo, there's no property there for you.
No.
Compared to where the palatial estate that you have right now.
Yeah.
You can't go Redondo.
No
It's like a
good.
little shoebox.
Can't do that, huh?
Nah.
You know, you
and then
speak-
it's too far from the freeway.
Oh, yeah.
Way.
Yeah.
But you'll be right there for beach life.
Yeah, that's true.
Every year.
And I'll be able to go from on the the 110 to the 105. I'll make sure that I'm in the left lane rather than being
Oh,
on
you
the
get
right
more
lane.
like a 405 to get to South
Yeah,
Redondo.
you're not South Bay ready, man.
No, I'm not ready.
Nah, just stay where you're
not
at.
ready. I'm
Why
just-
not just enjoy your life? Why do you got to be like, like a Tony Bruno and try to strive for things you can't get?
What do you mean strive for
Yeah.
things?
Oh, you know
can't
where
get?
you're at? You're a Playa del Rey kind of guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Tony
Oh.
P's, a little something like that.
Okay,
Little
all right.
marina right there.
All right,
That's
all
more
right.
your Steve.
Okay.
Close enough to Venice. Yeah, you can be right there.
All right.
Right off the freeway. You're good there.
Okay.
So
I
did you
do
pay or not?
What do you think?
No.
just reveal it. We got to talk to Evan.
All right. Here's what happened. All right. Here's what happened.
For the love of.
The freaking bill came. Okay. And everybody took out their credit card. And I didn't even have my wallet with me. I just had one card in my pocket under the anticipation of I'm going to pay for this thing. But then
Wait, hang on, DeAndre. You have to hit the mysterious music. Remember?
Oh yeah.
Got to give the
the mystery is coming to an end right here.
Well, I know,
Lindsay.
but we got to play it
With
until
Agent
we find
Scully
out.
that nobody remembers.
Right.
But yeah.
I didn't even watch the show either. So there was Chris with his card. He had his girlfriend with him, so he's 2 of 4. And there's me. I'm a solo act. And there's George, but he knows the Tin Roof Bistro. He knows the guys there. He already knows Maya, the waitress.
He already ordered the oysters.
He
Wait,
ordered
but
the oysters.
wait. You don't think they charged us the bill? Like they gave us a couple of nice things.
Yep.
But that was when we were all there. That
Oh,
was
yeah.
for all of us to
Right,
sample.
right.
But we also ordered a ton of food.
And then the bill came. And I was like, here's my card. And Chris was like, here's my card. And George said, no, I've got it. And we said, no, George, no.
There were
no,
more
no.
no's from Chris, though.
No. Well, he was 2 people. So he had twice as many no's.
There were more no's from Chris.
No, George, give me the bill.
Was that
George.
a weight shot? I didn't know.
Is that
Was
a what shot?
A weight
no, it's
shot?
2 people.
Oh, okay.
He said you and Steph.
the plus
Oh,
one.
okay.
Chris barely ate.
Yeah,
He
I
did.
mean,
He had
that
a
is true.
salad.
I had a salad and a
Plus,
soda.
He didn't drink.
Diet Coke
Didn't
twice.
have any wine. No wine at all.
Yeah, no vino.
So I said, George, give me the bill.
Yeah.
And George said, no, I got it. And I said, no, come on, George. And he said, no, I got it. I said, no, come on, George. He said, no, I got it. And after 3 I got it. Guess
That's
what?
it. That's your limit. 3 I
George
got
paid.
it, so you're not
George
insisting anymore.
paid. George paid.
I did pay, and it was fine. I was going to pay.
predicted.
That
George
was the
paid.
whole build.
It was very generous.
For
Very
everything-
generous. out of
Very
George.
generous.
We
very
already
generous.
knew.
Right? That's you knew.
You knew.
And
So
then
how
you
come
know
you
what-
didn't say on the second one? Nah.
You know what
give it to
Cappy did today?
I did.
He went and had lunch with Bergman and sold us out. Everything that was talked about last
Yeah,
night.
the whole thing. Everything.
Wow.
But we got to
Chivato.
break. We'll talk about that more
Everything.
at
Yeah.
I
quarter
just came to
past.
say hi, guys.
Yeah.
Wow, Cappy. That's
You
it.
and me look like brothers today, okay?
Yeah.
Good looking.
You guys do look
great
like
hair,
twinsies.
right? Right?
Yeah, South Bay.
Yeah, we look very South Bay. I mean,
Yeah,
we're
he's
all
South Bay better.
We're all dressed in black today.
Yeah.
Probably because we're waiting for the Raiders.
Different
schedule
side
to
of the
release.
110, but still South Bay.
Because we're waiting to lose some weight.
Oh, that's
why.
what it is. We're trying to look thin.
A little fluffy right here.
Hey, you taking me out for dinner tonight?
No.
Oh.
You know who I am going to talk about? You need to be careful when you're driving because you almost caused a major wreck. And by the way, if you get into an accident, you call Jacob at 844-24-JACOB. Tell him Sedano, Mason, and the crew here at 710 sent you. Look, driving around town the other day, I smiled when I saw the Jacob billboard. It's got Jacob's picture, and it simply says, the real deal. And you know it. He's the real deal, man. It's very simple. It's what Jacob is. So if you're injured in an accident, need an attorney, you want an attorney who's respected, that's Jacob. So call him at 844-24-JACOB. Tell him Sedano, Mason, and the crew at 710 sent you. Here's the deal. You want an attorney who's been, helping Southern Californians since, the Lakers were playing at the Forum in the 90s. That's Jacob, man. You want an attorney who doesn't just put his name on the advertising. You want one who's in the office every day working to get you the settlement you deserve, and that's Jacob. And you want an attorney that the insurance companies respect. Trust me, the insurance companies know Jacob is the real deal. So if you've been injured in any type of accident, don't accept the first settlement offer from the insurance company. Call Jacob because he's the real deal. Call him at 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB, 844-24-JACOB, or visit him online at calljacob.com. And if you or a loved one have been injured or lost property due to the recent wildfires, please call Jacob for a free case evaluation because together we will rebuild.
It's the Travis and DeMarco Show.
Every weekday morning at 9 a.m.
DeMarco, are you someone who has like 100 unread texts?
Let me see. Nope, more than that.
More than 100?
Oh, gosh.
Oh, yeah, more than that. Let me see.
Wait, serious?
Oh, that's why. Then I don't. I literally take.
Oh,
no
yeah,
offense.
way more than that.
The second I get that number, I got to get rid of it.
Way more than that. Yeah.
It's Trav and D-Far. Back tomorrow after Clinton and Friends.
On LA's mega sports station, 710 ESPN.
Hey guys, you feel it? Days are getting longer, sun is getting warmer. Looks like our SoCal summer is right around the corner. Here in California, we are all about choosing chill. From hitting the beach to the best hiking trails to going all out to support our teams. One thing really all ties it together, and that's enjoying it all with good friends and a cold Coors Light. Pick up Coors Light near you or get it delivered to your door today. Visit CAChooseChill.com to learn more. 2025 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Celebrate responsibly.
One of LA's best kept secrets in the heart of Los Angeles, East Central Hotel offers effortless accommodations and unparalleled accessibility. The East Central Hotel is for everyone looking for entertainment with their trendy spacious rooms, a renovated gym, and a patio lounge for breakfast, dinner, and drinks. Stop by their incredible Nixo Lounge before your next event at LA Live. Book your stay at eastcentralhotel.com or call 213-748-1291 today at Entertainment's official address.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Flashy discounts, gimmicky sales? Don't fall for it. At Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, we give you honest, wholesale pricing all year long. No bogus markups, no tricks, just the best floors at the best prices. Call 866-62-FLOOR. No sale beats wholesale. Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, check them out at hernandezwholesaleflooring.net or call them at 866-62-FLOOR.
For the best prices on hardwood, carpet, and more, call 866-62-FLOOR.
If you have ever thought about remodeling your bathroom but were worried it would take too long or cost too much, then stop worrying. Right now, Jacuzzi Bath Remodel has designed a collection of high-quality custom products and perfected the one-day remodeling experience so you can enjoy your new bathroom faster than ever before. It's a worry-free bath remodel from the most trusted brand name in the business, Jacuzzi. A jacuzzi bath system fits in your existing tub space. It's a no-mess installation with an amazing style selection, factory-certified installers, and a limited lifetime warranty. Call 800-717-4599. That's 800-717-4599 right now and get 50% off installation with no interest and no payments for 12 months. Replace that old bathtub today with a walk-in shower for a safer bathing experience. If you have lived in your home for over 15 years, it's time to remodel your bathroom. For a virtual or in-home appointment, call 800-717-4599. That's 800-717-4599. 800-717-4599.
.420.
Yeah.
Wednesday
Thomas
afternoon,
Dolby?
Sedano and Cappy. The LA Afternoon Drive Takeover.
Thomas Dolby, right?
Yeah, on this day in 1983, the number one hit, Thomas Dolby. She blinded me with science, Cappy.
Science!
It's also Buttermilk Biscuit Day.
Oh, I love a good buttermilk biscuit.
You
bro.
know a man who likes buttermilk biscuits?
Oh, yeah?
And biscuit, whatever I said.
Right.
He likes to slather those things in syrup and butter, smack them around.
Smack it up, flip it, and rub it down.
The great Evan Cohen likes to slap a few biscuits around.
Does he really?
Host of Unsportsmanlike with Evan Canty and Michelle. You'll hear it here bright and early every morning when you're on that early commute before Clinton Yates and the Clinton Yates Experience, the one and only Evan Cohen. Evan, good afternoon.
Shabbat shalom, everyone.
Hey,
Shabbat
now, Evan
shalom.
is, so Evan is our official Jewish correspondent.
He is?
Because you're Jewish, Cappy.
I am.
You're like Jew-ish.
What does that mean?
And Bergman says the same thing.
No. Bergman's a whole different type.
Yeah.
Okay? Believe me.
And when I got out of the hospital,
Yeah.
one of the first calls to me was Evan, and he said, remember your Jewish uncles here at Good Karma Brands that took care of you.
Mm-hmm.
And I know what that means. You know what that means. That's like when we say Sedano's the black hand. It means the same
For the
thing.
love of God.
But I said, all this Mr. Gosh. And he says I don't say it correctly. Then he saw
No.
you in that video from 2 days ago, and he says you don't say it right, Kevin.
So
say
what
it,
is the way
Cappy.
to say it?
Well, Ev, why don't you give us a Yiddish lesson? Go ahead.
Well, okay, I'm not claiming to go all of a sudden go to temple every single week. I'm not going to or speak Yiddish fluently or Hebrew fluently. Although I did win an attendance award at Hebrew school. No big deal.
Nice.
So mishagas, that's what it is. But both Cappy,
no,
I
Mishagas.
would trust Sedano speaking Hebrew over both of you.
Oh, wow.
So it's Mishigash.
Right. No, here's what he was
No,
saying.
it's not
I left him a
SH.
voicemail speaking Hebrew to him.
Really, you did?
I did.
Well, and that
What'd you
made me
say?
think of something. So Sedano left me a voicemail. So we've been playing phone tag all day.
Yeah.
And Sedano left me a voicemail in Hebrew. Okay.
Oh, it's nice.
And now it got me thinking.
Evan
of
has
how many
taught me
times,
over the years.
Right. And how many times over the years we have spoken Spanish to one another.
Right. He talks to me in
And
Spanish.
then-
He leaves me voicemails in Spanish.
That's true.
Yes.
And then it triggered a memory that, George, we have not talked about in probably 20 years. So at Morales, Cappy, you guys are going to, I think, enjoy this. There was a game. So George and I met when we were both living in South Florida. There was a game that the Miami Heat invited radio stations to. They opened up the court at the arena to play for like a media game.
A media
media
game.
game.
The newspapers, the TV stations, the radio stations, everybody played a
I love
media
that.
game.
Those are fun.
Yeah.
So it was so much fun. We had this big thing. But the interesting thing is, so George played with his station. I guess this is going to really flow into Morales' bit about George actually running the station. But George also played with our station.
Right, because you missed a guy. You needed a guy. Right.
The black hand.
We needed a guy.
The black hand.
But the thing is, and then we decided to broadcast the game live on our station. But because George didn't work for the station and he would get in trouble, if we actually acknowledged him on the air with another radio station, we only referred to him as Ola. So it would be like, Evan Cohen with the ball passes it out to Ola. And we would just say Spanish words identifying Sedano because we couldn't say his name on the air during the play-by-play.
Who won?
During the non-compete.
Oh, that I don't remember.
So can you?
Oh, yeah.
If you do that, Sedano, can you host like 9 to noon and 3 to 6 on our station, or is that possible?
What is wrong with you?
Well, Travis and DeMarco, they could use your help.
Oh, for the love! Nobody needs my help.
It's fine.
I don't know.
What
Chris
about
seems
the
to think
Mr.
that they do.
Oh, all this Mr. Gosh.
All right, so he was
You're
calling.
saying it wrong.
Michigan.
You keep saying it wrong.
It sounded like he was saying Mr. Gosh, and I was like,
Yes.
no, his name is not Mr. Gosh.
Yeah.
You
But
know?
you're Jewish, and you didn't say it
No,
better.
no. So here's the thing: is that I will admit, and I'm a little embarrassed about it. As you were screwing up the first part, the Mista part, which is the Misha part, instead of me correcting the back end of it, which was the Goss, I got caught up in your Gosh. So the Mr. Gosh thing, it screwed me all up too.
Yeah.
You know, and my grandmother's not here to correct my Yiddish.
So
you know?
Mr. Goss.
Nah, it
No!
still doesn't
Oh,
sound
my
good.
God, Chris. This is
Michigan.
insane.
No, that's not good either, George.
Okay, listen to me. Everybody listen to me. We're going to do this like phonetically in like multiple syllables.
All right.
The first one is Mish.
Mish. Like Craig Mish.
Mish.
Yeah, great reference enough.
It's a buddy of mine.
Only 3 of us got it. Yeah.
Okay, so Mish.
Mish.
Like
Mish.
M-I-S-H.
Yeah.
Mish.
Okay.
Eh.
Like you're being like it's literally
Like when
George
I see Cappy
being
walk in
pitched-
the room, I go, eh. Yeah.
Mish.
George being pitched the Cappy idea. And then the last one is gas. Like gas said incorrectly. Gas.
Michigas.
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 No, Chris, stop it! Stop with the extra H, Chris.
You see, that's what I'm saying. At the back end, you put an H there. There's
Sometimes
no
you
H.
need an H
It's
on the
like
back
Goss.
end.
There's no gosh. It's not G.
It's
gosh.
gosh.
Golly old gosh.
Michigas.
Gosh.
There you go. You got better.
Michigas.
Michigas.
Yeah.
This
Oh,
whole
all
Mich-
this Michigas.
Oh, this Michigas. Exactly right. You got it now.
I'm getting all these Don Fanucci tweets to
Oh,
send
yeah,
my
but
way.
do you have the liner? DeAndre, played the line, the black hand one. Hold on. What's it, the 7?
The Black Hand of 710. Sedano.
Yeah. Oh, all this Michigas.
Anyway, Evan, you're the king of the trade machine. What big man should the Lakers trade for?
Nicholas Claxton. That would be my first. That would be my first one with the Los Angeles Lakers to go to the Brooklyn Nets. And I guess what I would probably have to do if I'm the Lakers is look at that and say, is Austin Reeves of interest to the Nets? I think the answer may be maybe, because if they're going to start to be almost decent with Cam Johnson in the mix, not that anyone in LA cares about the Nets, but I think in general that is a long, stretchy, big, under contract for the next 3-4 years in the 20 to 25 range, and I think he would absolutely fit with the Lakers for sure. That would be where I would start.
My only issue with that is that he weighs less
than Austin Reeves.
Than Jackson Hayes. You know what I mean? Seriously. I mean, Nick Claxton's about, 6'11" and about 150?
Yeah.
Okay, so then, Cappy, the move at that point is you theoretically make that trade for Nicholas Claxton, and you sell Clint Capella, who's never won in his life, to that high level, on coming to the Lakers
For like
as
a vet
backup
minimum.
big. Yeah. Maybe a little bit more if you could figure out a way, if there is a way of doing that. And I think that's what you do. If I told you right now, you got Luka, you've got LeBron, you've got all the 3-and-D wings that they have, whether or not they take two of them and turn them into a one player somewhere else, roll the dice on someone, and then you have those two guys as your bigs, you're in really good shape.
Well, you got to have two. You cannot just have one. I mean, and that was
Cappy's traumatized because Rudy Gobert went for 27 and 20 in the last game.
I'm also traumatized because the only guy that was a guy who had enough height to play was sitting on the bench the entire game, even though he started the previous 4 games. That's my problem, is that Jackson Hayes, who I understand was not having a good series, he still was your starter for the first 4 games, and he sat on the bench the entire 5th game. So what do you think about that, Evan?
Well, I can understand why you thought that was a bunch of Michigas at that point, but the way I would look at it is, I mean, you're not saying gay cock and yam to him.
I am not.
But
I would not say that to him. No, I would not. Now,
Shouts
Chris,
out.
do you know what that means?
Shouts out?
Gay cock and off and yum?
I don't.
You should know.
Let me try to say that. Now, how do you say that?
Don't do it.
What is it?
That
One more
means-
time, Cap.
No. That means go take a crap in the ocean.
That's exactly
basically,
what
is
that
that
means.
means.
And everybody,
Seriously.
you learn that in Hebrew school early. They teach you that.
Yeah.
What is it?
Gay cock and on finyam.
Yeah, cock and on your finyam.
Nah, you'll get there. We'll write it down for you phonetically.
George is so boring. Why is this so boring to you, Sedano? Who could possibly?
Oh, no.
be
Oh,
this
texting
is
you
just
if
like doing
I'm
a show
here?
at Sedano
If
every day.
I'm not texting
I'm
you,
getting
who is
I'm
texting
getting
you?
a text about what you said, so that's all it was. I was
Which
reading
part? The gay cock and on finyam part?
So Mike Trudell does not like the idea. Is that what I've learned here? That Trudell
No,
does not like
it
the
was
idea?
it was not Trudeau.
Listen,
It was,
Trudell listens every day. He's sitting on his phone book at home, and he is passionate.
I
about
love
this.
Trudell.
We do love Trudell
is an
today.
all-
I text him. with it.
Trudell is an all-time great guy, but I don't know why he doesn't like my
well,
idea.
I just think that I think that I would also be of the opinion that if you're going to trade Austin Reeves, it needs to be for somebody better than Claxton. That's a very valuable contract because he's only making $13 million. Granted, he can't fetch you a ton, but you can package that with a first-round pick and get yourself a way better player than Nick Claxton in theory.
Okay. So obviously you have the chutzpah during this entire conversation to be sitting there on the phone with someone else. So you, instead of saying oy vey, why don't you stop kvetching and schlep me
Well,
a
I
trade
would
right now?
if I'm going to trade
Very
Austin
good,
Reeves, it would be for someone like I think Jared Allen is a better player than Nick Claxton. So I would rather.
Okay.
Yeah. So if I'm going to give
Now-
up Reeves, it's got to be for someone I think that's better, that at least can be a borderline all-star type player.
Yeah, I like Jared Allen to some extent. I think the nasty is not there with him. The toughness is not there. He's not as much of a lob threat as Claxton would be.
Right.
He can be a lob threat, obviously. And if I'm the Cavs, Austin Reeves, interesting enough, doesn't excite me, even though he's bigger than Garland, and I know he's very
Well,
good.
they got to move off Garland and Allen, in my opinion. So.
Right, I agree with you, but I think they need some nasty on that team. I think they need some.
Well,
some
Austin
dogs
Reeves
on
is
that
pretty. I think he's tough.
team. Tough and nasty are two different things. In my opinion.
That
Tough
is
and
true.
nasty.
Yeah.
There's a delineation there.
Mm-hmm.
Cappy likes both.
I do. Tough and nasty.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, about 28 minutes and change until the NFL schedule is released. Now,
Oh,
Evan,
I can't wait for that.
get this.
Cappy's time to shine.
Evan is doing a YouTube-only show for the Bears and our Chicago station.
Really?
ESPN
Are you
Chicago.
really?
Yeah, because YouTube is our
I
big
am?
thing.
Wait, by
Oh,
yourself?
I thought you were. But Danny's.
By the way, did you know that I was on your?
Again, Sedano cuts me off.
I've already told
This
you.
is
You've been here
new?
3 days already.
This
today.
is new?
Yeah, but I had
Chris,
a bit.
It
All right,
is
go.
his
Just
show.
go.
Yeah, it's true. Andy's the black hand.
All right, be careful.
Go
It's
ahead.
my show. Can
Go
I
ahead,
talk?
do your bit.
I was on your content call today for like 20 minutes.
Why didn't you tell me that?
That's what I was calling you for afterwards.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
And today, well,
Morales
Chris
wasn't
will deal
there.
with this tomorrow.
Well, I had a sales thing.
Okay, I'm just saying. So I was the representative.
Yeah.
But aren't you in content?
I am, but
I heard you guys talking about
sales thing.
what you talked about was interesting. I thought about comparing. I won't get into super detail, but something about basically comparing what would be on par with what we're trying to accomplish as a company.
Right. And I thought the answers were really interesting because basically to take people behind the scenes, it's a call with all these people all across the country with all these different markets that Good Karma is a part of.
Not Tulsa, though. We don't have Tulsa.
No Tulsa. Thank God.
Hey, we'll get to Tulsa.
I don't know. I'm not sure. Here's, just to be clear on this, in terms of Tulsa, I'm not sure, Cappy, how much, how many of the Machatenim are there?
Right. Yes, I do.
I will say this: Oklahoma has a lot more.
Hebraic Hermanos?
No, I don't know about that,
Okay.
but definitely more diversity than I would have thought in my times in Oklahoma City.
Okay.
Big Vietnamese community, by the way.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Shouts out.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, what are we talking? We're talking about the content.
I don't know.
What I was going to say is you're doing the Bears YouTube stream, and Danny Zetterman from
I didn't agree
ESPN.
to that.
I don't know from
I
ESPN.
never agreed to that.
Danny Zetterman from ESPN Chicago popped into Cappy and I's YouTube
Oh
live. on
yeah,
the
they were doing
freeways
an
last
IG live yesterday, and I
Right.
was on the phone with them.
Yes.
Yeah, while we were going to dinner.
And we were like, come on, Zetterman, you guys don't do this.
Yeah, you don't do it in Chicago,
Right.
You gutless bums.
A stickel in the dreck. That's more Yiddish.
Well, am I going on, Chris, for real?
That's what they said. Do the one with the what was the
Gay
other
cocking
word?
off and yum?
Gay cocking off and yum.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Gay cocking off and
I
yum.
just tell them to get yum.
You got anything else on the trade machine? You got anything else on the trade machine for the Lakers?
Total mensch.
Okay, so if you're talking about the bigs, I do like the Jared Allen thing. I'm going to stick with the Nick Claxton thing. Let me ask you this. Did they ever consider revisiting the Mark Williams stuff, or did it get too ugly
No,
at the end?
that's done. I mean, he tweeted, he Instagrammed, that's
Yeah,
over.
right.
Yeah.
He's not welcome
He
anymore.
kind of torched that one, even
Yeah,
if,
right.
on his own. So there's that.
The other ones that I would look at is, do you knock on the door of the Portland Trailblazers and say Donovan Clingan's your center?
Oh, you
and
want
you
DeAndre
have
Ayton?
Well, Robert Williams.
Oh, Robert Williams, but he's always hurt.
He's always hurt, George, but he's like on a $12 or $13 million deal. And I think that he's the kind of guy that if he was healthy,
Oh no,
he's
he'd be
exactly what the
incredible.
Lakers
Yeah,
would
but
need.
a big if he was healthy.
I mean, do you basically say to the Mavs, hey, let's finish the deal, and you get Gafford for Reeves?
You know what? If you're Nico, are you really making another deal with the Lakers? I think the
Hold
fan
on.
base would
Let me ask
just.
you-
Will the NBA give him the first pick overall again? Will that be part of it, or how is that?
Well, I
work?
thought Nico was going to give the
what
first pick
about
to the
the
Lakers.
concept?
Here, have it. It's yours. Go ahead.
What about if you really go and you continue this and you say, hey, let's just finish everything, and Clay's a part of the deal back to the Lakers?
Take that. I take
And what are
Clay.
the Lakers getting? Or what are the
So
Mavs
let's-
getting?
Let's try to so it's Austin Reeves plus whether it's Vanderbilt. I mean, Gabe Vincent would help them.
Well,
need
they're
a
trying to
point
get
guard.
off PJ Washington, I heard.
Right, but that's you would love that if you're the Lakers. But is there a Gabe Vincent, Austin Reeves for Klay Thompson, Daniel Gafford kind of deal? Because then if you're the Mavs, what you have is when Kyrie comes back, it's Kyrie and Reeves, and you have a very suitable point guard in place of Kyrie until he comes back with Reeves, Cooper Flagg, AD, and Lively. I mean, I'm just throwing this out there as we're sitting here. Kathy, you're right about the idea of can the Lakers and Mavs actually do another deal? Like, would that almost be too much? But it kind of makes sense a little bit in some ways.
I don't know.
George
man.
doesn't want to admit it's a good idea.
No,
Go ahead.
I don't think. I think for basketball reasons it makes sense. I just think that from like optics,
Yeah.
like if you're Nico Harrison, your fan base may finally be slightly okay with everything because you got
Right.
lucky in the lottery.
Lucky.
And then all of a sudden, yeah, it's not rigged, you jerk face.
Come on.
Come
on.
But like, if you make another deal with the Lakers, there's no way, dude. Like, if I'm him, I would never make another deal with the Lakers ever again.
Wait a second. Kathy, I love you.
Yeah.
I think you're awesome.
Thank you.
I
love
crack
you.
up from you.
Don't you?
No, I'm serious. I think you're great.
The
You don't
feeling is-
really
But-
believe the lottery. You don't really believe
yeah,
the
he
lottery
does.
is rigged.
Pretty
do you?
fishy.
So does Chris.
I mean, come on, pretty
Come
fishy,
on.
right? Come on, pretty
Well, I've got a
fishy.
whole conspiracy theory going back to Cuban selling the team, the trade, Nico, the whole thing. And the only piece I was waiting for, because I would tell everybody, just wait till the lottery. If they get the number one pick, that completes the circle. And guess what happened? Completed the circle.
I'm in the boat of
You can't do
show
that
the
after
ping
the
pong
fact,
balls
Chris.
on TV. I'm like, show it live. I'm in that boat. What? Why is that so bad to want them to show it to us live?
Why do they need to show it to you live? They
So that-
literally have a company in there that their whole entire reputation is on the line because they do this thing for everyone.
Like that CPA firm that said Enron was on the up and up.
That's not the same one.
No, I know, but still, sometimes these things happen.
Yeah, but we know. I mean, George knows some of these people way better than I do. But like, we personally know people that were in the room.
I don't understand.
watching
Ramona
this as it
said
was
this
happening.
yesterday. What does the in the room mean?
Means that there can't be any shenanigans.
There can't
Chris.
be. You could rig the machine.
How?
Why don't? Why couldn't you?
It's done.
Come on.
Okay, let me explain because I think
Did we
Ramona
not land
and-
on the
and
moon either?
Sedano probably
Oh
did
no,
this.
maybe we did on
Was that the
yeah.
Sahara Desert on a screen? You know,
I thought that was
on a lot.
I thought it was a studio here.
Yeah,
in
the
LA.
studio lot,
I
yeah.
didn't think that was real.
Go ahead, Evan.
So, okay, so what they witness. So when we actually see the lottery, it's been over for a while.
I know.
90 minutes
they-
later, yes.
So there are the representatives from the teams who sit there in this room with however they do it with the representatives of the media who watch this happen, and they go the opposite way, right? So they go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Right,
8,
they
all
go
the way
from,
to
from top to
14.
bottom, right? Yeah.
So let me
it's
ask you a
not
question. Is somebody
Yeah.
physically pulling the balls out
What
of the machine?
happens is there's a-
or is a machine
there's-
pushing the balls up?
There's two Ernst
I
and
mean, I
Young.
would think that question is usually asked to you, is it not, Chris?
There's two Ernst and Young people in there. One of them is not facing the machine,
right,
with a stopwatch.
Okay.
Okay, and every 10 seconds he tells the guy to pull the ball that popped out of the machine.
So the ball is popping out of the machine.
Yes.
Nobody is physically putting their hand
But
into
Chris,
the balls
there's
and pulling
14 balls, and each
You
ball
don't think a machine can
has
control which ball?
It has multiple combinations on it.
Get him, George.
You
Get him. Get him, George.
For the love of God.
But
Get
you,
him,
you
George.
don't believe that it could be messed with if they wanted to.
Get him, Morales.
Chris,
Get him,
each
Chris.
ball has a different set of combinations
Get him,
to
George.
it.
But
Get
I
him.
don't know how that means you can't control it if you wanted to.
Get him, Chris.
Because there's too many combinations for each ball.
What don't you understand? What
It
is
just
wrong?
seems odd that a
Oh,
It's like when you buy.
1.8%
Listen,
chance.
it's no different when you buy
You're
a raffle
such a
ticket.
Yenta, Chris. Enough with this. You're such a yenta with this.
Oh my
Hey,
God!
Yenta, yeah, exactly.
And you've heard that his
Yeah,
schmeckle
fucking
doesn't work,
nothing,
correct?
No.
Evan, have you heard about this?
Oh, the schmeckle.
The schmeckle doesn't
Yeah.
work. You know,
It
Have
does,
you-
it's not that it doesn't work.
Allegedly, there's a conspiracy theory. Was he ever in the hospital?
Oh,
What?
Oh, look at
was
that.
he
I've got
ever-
pictures from the
Oh,
hospital.
really?
Oh, I got a picture of you too,
Yeah.
without
Well,
FaceTiming.
And then there was that the thing.
And I've got the medical bills to prove it.
Oh,
so,
yeah?
Yeah.
Hey, Ev, I can see you on YouTube. I really like the schmata you're wearing today.
That is a nice little schmata.
Evan Cohen. He's the co-host of Unsportsmanlike with Evan Canty and Michelle. The show's gotten pretty good, so you might want to check it. If you checked it out in the beginning, you might have gone, but now it's really good.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
People would have gone,
Maybe but now it's really good.
Now they're like, oh.
3 to 7 a.m. here. So that means if you're on the road at 5 a.m., which a lot of our audience is, tune into Evan, Canty, and Michelle right here on 710 ESPN and the all-new ESPN LA app. The NFL schedule in 20 minutes. Evan's got to get to a Bears YouTube-only show.
He doesn't even know about it.
Have fun with it.
He doesn't even know about it.
Yeah, I didn't know. Well, thank God this is not happening Friday night because I know we have Shabbat dinner.
Right,
for
of
all
course.
us.
It's Shabbat.
Missigas.
Oh, God.
All right, well, see you, Ev.
Take it out.
Shalom.
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 Boker Tov.
Cappy, why don't you tell us about your friends at Bicycle Casino?
Oh, I would love to. As a matter of fact, I'll tell you guys something right now. I want everybody to be on the lookout because on June the 6th, it's a Friday night, we're going to be having our first ever poker tournament. Blackjack tournament, and it's a $10,000 blackjack tournament. Now, you guys might be asking yourselves, how do they have blackjack tournaments? I don't know. Park West Bicycle Casino knows, and here's what I want you to do. When you walk in to that brand new, beautiful bike, I'm telling you right, better than ever, new ownership, fresh renovations, upgraded amenities. It is a whole new way to experience LA's premier card room. When you walk in, I want you to find the area, customer service location, and say, hey, I'm a brand new player. I'm here, and quote, Cappy sent me to get my $30 match play, end quote. As a matter of fact, today, Crypto Ray is there at the bike, and he sent out pictures on the table of the $30 of match play. So you're going to get that $30 when you are a brand new sign-up for the Players Reward Program. The Park West Bicycle Casino, we're hosting a big-ass blackjack tournament, and it's going to be at 7 o'clock on Friday, June 6th. And I'm telling you right now, if you want to get in on this because space is limited, you're going to have to go to espnla.com to get in. Park West Bicycle Casino, where the stakes are high, the rewards are massive. Come see what everybody's talking about at the Park West Bicycle Casino.
The most followed sports radio station in the world.
In the world. That's right. In the world.
710 ESPN.
You know it. Yeah, tell your friends.
At ESPN Los Angeles on Instagram, Facebook, X, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch.
We're naturally entertaining.
Yes. LA's mega sports station. 710 ESPN.
If you've been thinking about selling your home and you've heard about Seller's Advantage on the radio or seen them around town, you might be a little skeptical, wondering if they're just another shady company trying to take advantage. But that couldn't be further from the truth. Seller's Advantage has been buying homes from sellers in Southern California for over 20 years. They hold an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, and there's a reason they have some of the best reviews in town. Seller's Advantage will make you a competitive cash offer that can match what you'd end up with after paying for expensive repairs and agent commissions without the hassle of listing your home. Plus, they take pride in buying on your terms. If you want to sell your home, call Seller's Advantage for a no-obligation offer. 888-390-AS-IS. That's 888-390-AS-IS. 888-390-2747. Or, better yet, go to their website, sellersadvantage.com.
DRE number 01961658.
Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Los Angeles International Airport's People Mover trains begin rolling early next year as part of LAX's ongoing investments to transform and improve your travel journey. The People Mover trains will quickly move guests between their terminals and our new consolidated rental car center, metro trains and buses, economy parking, and Kiss and Fly lot. The trains will make it simple and fast to get to your LAX destination in 10 minutes or less, and trains depart every 2 minutes beginning in early 2026. Learn more at lawa.org/ESPN.
The road to summer adventure starts at Ocean Subaru of Fullerton. Drive home a new 2025 Subaru Solterra with 0% financing for 72 months. Or a new 2025 Subaru Crosstrek with just 3.9% financing for 48 months. For complete details, visit OceanSubaruOC.com or come into Ocean Subaru on Euclid Street in Fullerton.
With approved credit through Subaru Motors Finance. Not all buyers or vehicles will qualify. Plus tax, tag, title, and dock fee. Zero security deposit. See dealer for complete details. Expires 5/31/2025.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control of your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problem now by calling the experts at U.S. Tax Shield and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, so call now. 800-687-5192. That's 800-687-5192. U.S. Tax Shield. 800-687-5192.
Hey guys, you feel it? Days are getting longer, sun is getting warmer. Looks like our SoCal summer is right around the corner. Here in California, we are all about choosing chill. From hitting the beach to the best hiking trails to going all out to support our teams. One thing really all ties it together, and that's enjoying it all with good friends and a cold Coors Light. Pick up Coors Light near you or get it delivered to your door today. Visit CAChooseChill.com to learn more. 2025 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Celebrate responsibly.
Hey, Southern California, I'm Ty Pennington, the home guy. Teaming up with Pechanga Resort Casino to give away a brand new house. Imagine yourself in a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom home in incredible Temecula, California. All you need to do is play your favorite slots or table games at Pechanga Resort Casino. The more you play, the more entries you earn. Visit Pechanga.com or call 888-PECHANGA for complete details on Home Sweet Win.
Rules and conditions apply. Go to Pechanga.com for more details.
Every 40 seconds, a child is reported missing. That's 2,000 children every single day. It's a heart-wrenching reality that we can no longer ignore. Find the Children is a non-profit organization dedicated to helping find missing kids. You can be a part of their mission by donating your unwanted vehicle, running or not. Call 1-800-294-0222. We guarantee that you will receive the maximum tax deduction. We provide fast, free pickup with 24-hour response. Call 1-800-294-0222. Find the Children provides crucial resources to help find missing children and educational materials to teach kids how to recognize and avoid predators. Our recovery programs have a proven track record of reuniting kids with their families. It's time to act. Donate your unwanted or unused car. Help us build a world where every child is safe. Pick up the phone and call 1-800-294-0222. Together, we can bring these kids home safely. This advertisement was paid for in partnership with Cars R Us and Find the Children.
Who are you going to call?
Ghostbusters.
13 minutes before 5 o'clock. Thanks to Evan Cohen for joining us. Radio Tinder time. We're a little behind, but that's okay.
Cappy's the black hoodie.
The NFL schedule coming up in just a few minutes. We'll
You're
be
the
all
black
over
hat,
it.
I'm the black hoodie?
Yeah.
Radio Tinder time. We like to play
What
a
is this
TV
today?
theme. Well, you don't know this theme song?
Oh, is this Give Me a Break? No, Family Ties.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
On this day in 1989, the final episode of Family Ties aired on NBC with a 36 million person audience.
Without us.
I love this song.
What do we do, baby, without us?
Michael
Deandre,
Keaton,
you know
right?
Family Ties?
No.
Or Family Ties?
Yeah, I was a little kid, so there's no way you know this.
So I was a huge Michael J. Fox
Had
fan
Michael
at
J.
this
Fox.
time.
He loved President Reagan. I
Yes,
was a
he
young
did.
Michael J. Fox, too, when I was a youth.
I know. I used to go to middle school. I used to wear a tie to middle school because that's how he used
Elise
to
and
wear.
Michael Keaton.
What, you wore a tie to middle school?
Yeah, because Michael J. Fox in this show wore this tie.
He was like a quote unquote young Republican.
He was
like
a
Mace
yuppie.
was.
He was
you know?
a yuppie, basically.
And I just thought it was like the coolest thing. And back in the 80s, they had those like clothy, textured kind of ties.
Right. Yeah.
And I used to wear one to school because I thought Michael J. Fox was super cool.
Yeah.
The only thing I know about that is when they say in the Abercrombie and Fitch song, he says, Michael J. Fox was Alex P. Keaton.
Yes, he was Alex P.
He
Keaton.
was Alex P. Keaton. That was the name of the character.
Radio Tinder time. You can follow her at Lindsay Baseball on Twitter or Instagram. Don't forget about our new sponsor, the Crazy Hernandez Brothers.
Yeah, Los Locos.
Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. If you're in the market for new flooring, shop at Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, where every day is a deal. No gimmicks. Call 866-62-FLOOR. That's 866-62-FLOOR. Or go to HernandezWholesaleFlooring.net. No sale beats wholesale. Take it away, producer Lindsay.
Thanks, Christopher. All right, so earlier today on ESPN on Get Up, Greeny threw around the idea of the NFL having a draft lottery like the NBA.
Yeah.
So, do you guys think that would ever work?
I think it would. Listen, there's clearly drama surrounding the draft lottery. So, yeah, it
It's
would
another
make
TV
sense.
show too, right?
Yeah.
Well, it worked out perfectly, right? Because the thing is, when I say to Evan or to anybody else, wouldn't it be better if they showed us how it actually happens, and then this way we don't ever think it's rigged because we all watched it live?
But you don't think they could rig it if you all watched it live? Like,
Absolutely could. They absolutely could.
I mean, Chris thinks it's quiz show.
Well,
why couldn't it be?
One of the
I'm not saying it is 100%, but why could it not be?
You ever see that movie?
No.
You never
It's a
saw a
good
quiz
movie.
show? It's a
No.
long movie, but
Well,
it's good.
One of the main reasons I think that the NBA does not actually
a good reference.
Yeah. I think one of the main reasons the NBA doesn't
True
show it to
story.
us live is because let us all sit here and think about it. Let the conspiracy theorists say that it's rigged. Let the NBA heads swear that it's not. Let people battle and debate. Let people argue.
Embrace debate is what you're saying?
Let George scream like a maniac, and then I can go, get him, George. And then Chris starts yelling, get him, Chris. And that is what the NBA wants.
That's America, baby.
Yes, and by the way, the NFL, like tonight, they're going to turn the schedule release into a big show, just the same way they turned it into 3 days of a show for the draft. So I don't know that they need a lottery, but
he likes the idea of a lottery because obviously the Mavericks getting that number one pick, it just shows that teams in the NBA should not try to tank. Everyone should try to play to the best capability throughout the rest of the season. There's no need to be sitting guys out. For, if you have a bad record.
Some teams tank for years.
And that's what he's trying to get at with the NFL. I don't think there's guys that really go out there and try to tank.
But
you see
have,
like an NBA, these guys literally just sit out and they have like a basic injury.
You can't convince me the Indianapolis Colts did not try to tank when they ended up with Andrew Luck. Okay, they threw out there our colleague, nice guy,
Jeff Saturday,
excellent fellow. No, I'm talking about Dan Orlovsky when Peyton
gosh.
Manning got hurt, and then they brought in.
I didn't know who
then they brought in off the street like a 75-year-old Kerry Collins.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Well, I'll tell you this. Like last year, for example, looking at the New England Patriots, they won a game late in the season. Had they lost the game, they would have been in line to get the number 1 pick, but they won the game, and they wound up getting, I think it was the 3rd or the 4th
The Raiders
pick.
screwed it up.
Yeah, that's right. And so a lot of these teams, like the coaches don't want
The
to
Raiders
lose.
could have had Cam Ward.
Yeah, I know, but
think about that.
You're exactly right.
But they had to beat the Browns.
They beat 2 games at the end of the year that were meaningless.
Right, I know. But the coaches want to coach. The players want to play. Nobody wants to intentionally lose other than the guys in the front office.
Right. Yeah.
All right, keep going.
I mean, Miami did it for Joe Burrow, but they ended up with Tua. Mm-hmm. And it didn't work out because they won meaningless games at the end of the year. It always happens.
Yep.
Teams end up winning these meaningless games at the end of the season.
It's probably why the coaches got fired. I told you to lose the game. And we won. Sorry.
By the way, real quick, the NBA playoffs, the draft, free agency, every moment of the biggest offseason, the biggest one ever. In Lakers history, we have your dose of what's next for the purple and gold. Thanks to Pro Baller. Pro Baller, the official energy drink of the Los Angeles Lakers. Wins.
All right, so sticking with the NFL, earlier today, the Ravens signed Derrick Henry to a 2-year, $30 million extension.
Wow.
It's the largest deal for any running back over the age of 30.
Right. Good for him.
So I guess like $27 million of it's guaranteed. Do you guys think that this is going to work out?
I do.
Let me see how many carries he had last year.
I'm going to tell you this right now. On a team like Baltimore,
yeah, they want to run the ball.
where you have a running quarterback who's the best running quarterback in the NFL.
Yeah.
And then you combine, I don't care that he's 31 or 32 years old.
He had 325 carries last
But
year.
George,
and he's had a lot of those years.
But he's different. Now
he is different.
Now,
He's an outlier.
Now,
but he has had, hold on,
He
let me
signed
count.
for nothing with them in the first place.
1, 2, 3, 4. He's had 4 years over 300 carries, and he's done that in the last 7 seasons. So 4 of the last 7.
The guy is...
He's a beast, bro.
6'3" and a half, 6'4".
He's a monster.
He's 240 pounds.
Yeah,
he doesn't
ridiculous.
He doesn't have to have a 4.40.
No,
because he steamrolls.
But
people.
he does run really fast
He
too.
is fast.
Yeah.
And here's what happens around the NFL: when a running back turns 30, everybody assumes career is over.
Yeah.
And by the way, if you were to look at all the running backs last year that are 30 or 30 plus. That none of them had anywhere near the kind of production
that
Derrick Henry did.
Right, he had 1,921 yards.
And remember about 2 years ago when there was the Saquon Barkley thing, and Austin Eckler was with the Chargers, and they were having these meetings because the running backs thought they were getting screwed by the NFL because nobody could get a $10 million deal.
Right.
Now Derrick Henry at 32 years
Getting
old,
15 apiece
It's
for
like
2
it's
years.
coming back around because I was going to say, like, look how
Well, the Saquon got paid too, right?
right.
Yeah.
It's like it was out of vogue for a while to pay a running back.
I think it was a bit of an overreaction by the NFL. It was, look, math gets involved in sports, okay? And I think it's good for sports, but sometimes there is a bit of an over-exaggeration, right? And this is this may end up being an overcorrection depending on what happens. But the overreaction was, after 4 years, after their first contract, just discard them. Don't pay them. And I think that became kind of an overreaction. So,
All right,
is that it?
What else we got?
Oh, we got one more?
We should make sure we're breaking on time.
Yeah, we should be breaking.
Yeah.
Let's break.
Breaking 2. Electric Boogaloo.
Because we got the
Remember that
big
movie,
old
Captain?
schedule release coming up at 5.
The NFL schedule. Are you ready with that primetime music? Oh, I can't wait.
Dun.
Go ahead and hit it.
We ain't got tomorrow. We got now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah, tell him, Coach
There's a
Prime.
Coach Prime Netflix show coming out.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
We coming.
The NFL schedule is released next. We'll be all over it. But first,
We ain't coming no more.
That segment brought to you by our friends, the Crazy Hernandez brothers. They're hooking Cappy up. Well, Rachel now.
Right.
I mean, forget.
Right, I'm out
Cappy's
of it.
out.
Yeah.
But Rachel's getting her flooring because the Crazy Hernandez brothers can beat any price in town. It's that simple. You need flooring? Go to Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. Call them at 866-62-FLOOR, Cappy. That's what you call it. 866-62-FLOOR or online, HernandezWholesaleFlooring.net. So if you need flooring in your home, your rental, even your ADU, you're good to go. Crazy Hernandez Brothers will take care of you. But you know what drives me nuts is these big box national retail stores that pretend to give you a deal by marking up the price just to mark it back down. Come on, we're not idiots, okay? At Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, legitimately family run. We've talked about the Crazy Hernandez Brothers. Papi Hernandez started it all in the 70s, Cappy. All right, they got 2 locations, Commerce, Santa Ana. All the family is at those locations, okay? The brothers, the sisters, the cousins, los primos, abuela, mom, auntie, everybody, okay? Nephews and nieces, too, for that matter. Sobrinos. No bogus sales, no gimmicks, just the best price from the start. That's why I say it, and I mean it. No sale beats wholesale. Whether it's hardwood, laminate, tile, vinyl, carpet, you name it, they got it. Over 5 million square feet in stock in their inventory at the 2 locations. The 2 locations are literally the size of 5 freaking football fields. So when you go there, you can see it, touch it, and take it home with you on the same day, and that's huge, especially when you're trying to finish a project fast. And check this out. You refer a friend, both of you get 10% off your next flooring purchase. It's why first responders, designers, contractors, builders all shop here. They know the Crazy Hernandez Brothers are always going to take care of you. And if you find a better price somewhere, which I doubt, Hernandez will match it, no questions asked. So head down to Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. Call them at 866-62-FLOOR. That's 866-62-FLOOR. No games, no gimmicks, just the best price in town year-round because no sale beats wholesale, homeboy. Check it out on the web. HernandezWholesaleFlooring.net or call them at 866-62-FLOOR.
Mother's Day is over, and now it's back to me. Hey, Pancho, pass the scotch and cigars, will you? Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Smoking good times, cigars, spirits, food, fun, and live music by Pancho Sanchez. This Sunday.
Number 2.
Foghat, live May 23rd.
And the number 1 reason.
Oasis Pool is beaching. The cabanas are beaching. The water slide is beaching. The lazy river is beaching. It's a beaching good time.
Morongo, good times.
Hey guys, it's Cap. Here's the scenario. Your home is flooded and the damage is severe. Now it feels like your insurance company is turning on you. They won't approve a replacement living arrangement and the adjuster leaves you in the lurch. Take a breath and call Avner Gatt, one of Southern California's largest public adjuster firms. Avner Gatt knows how to fight back when your insurance company makes you feel like a criminal, leaving you with no hope of getting into your home and getting it all back together. With decades of experience and a passion for helping people, Avner and his family take the call themselves. So whether you have a toilet overflow, a broken water line, a burst supply line, a broken fire sprinkler, whatever the water damage is, you call Avner Gatt today at 818-917-5256 or you go to avnergatt.com. It's 818-917-5256 or avnergatt.com. You call, Avner answers, he says hello. Your claim is our game, avnergatt.com.
Waba Grill is an LA original, so we've got to keep it real. Real fresh with our Asian-inspired menu that's grilled to order every time.
Pick me up and never put me down.
Real quality with our marinated proteins like hormone-free chicken, ribeye steak, wild-caught salmon, and shrimp. Enjoy $5 happy hour weekdays after 3 p.m. with our 5-piece pork veggie dumplings and a value-sized premium beverage drink like our creamy and delicious Thai tea. Waba Grill, keeping it real every day for you.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
710 ESPN.
KSPN, Los Angeles.
A good karma brands radio station.
This is the city, Los Angeles, California.
It's 5 p.m. in the Southland.
Turn it up, man.
Time to blow that 5 o'clock whistle with Sedano and Cappy.
That's right, it's the 5 o'clock hour on Sedano and Cap. And it's time for 30 minutes non-stop.
Sedano and Cap on 710 ESPN.
With fun and frivolity, tomfoolery and hijinks, and Cappy doing his thing, thanks to our friends at Real Father's Rights. Real Father's Rights, the father's rights attorney.
Visit RFR710.com or call 833-ESPN-710.
Let's do it, 5 o'clock in the Southland.
30 minutes of non-stop Sedano and Cap starts now.
You ready for this? And time for the Real Father's Rights 5 o'clock hour on 710 ESPN. Let's do it, Jack.
Beep-ba-da-bop. Boom-ba-da-bop. Doom-da-da-bop.
5 o'clock in the Southland. Sedano and Cap here Wednesday afternoon. The NFL schedule is out.
Oh, yeah?
We will bring it to you dribble by dribble, moment by moment. We are ready.
Boom, ba-dum, bing. Doom,
So as these videos, the team videos.
By the way, I went to Rams.com by accident, and it's not their. That's not their website.
The Rams.
It's the Rams.
Right.
And look at this one. It's just 2 Rams, and then it says, "Watch as I lower it." Rams domain for sale. Contact our sales team.
Yeah, they're trying to get paid.
Are we ready? Hit the music, DeAndre. Pot it up loud. I want to feel it. There we go. The preseason for our Los Angeles Rams.
Right, hit it.
Will begin Saturday,
You're gonna
August
do 'em all?
9th. No, I was just starting.
Oh.
Do you have it up?
I got it up. I mean, I had some oysters yesterday. 3 actually.
The Rams will battle the Dallas Cowboys. Week 1 of the preseason.
August 9th, Cappy. It's a Saturday, so you can't take a day off.
At SoFi Stadium.
Yeah.
Followed by week 2.
Oh, here we go.
Let me hear what you got.
At SoFi Stadium.
As the road team?
Yes. No, as the home team.
As the home team against Cappy's Chargers.
Not my Chargers. Your Chargers.
And then week 3.
Kick him in the shins.
Oh!
Week 3 of the preseason Saturday, August 23rd. The Los Angeles Rams will travel to Cleveland.
Oh, look at
Cleveland!
that. This is for you.
As the Rams
You'll get to
battle
see a
the
real
Browns.
football team this year.
Will Sedano and Rizzo go head on in the month of August?
Oh.
Except Sedano's not here for most of August.
I probably won't be here.
Wait,
yeah.
it'll be like Shador versus Matthew Stafford or Jimmy Garoppolo, actually.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Shador, huh?
And then week 1, Christopher.
Sunday, September 7th at 1:25 p.m. at SoFi Stadium. Your Los Angeles Rams, our Los Angeles Rams, will battle the Texans from Houston.
There it is.
I mean,
CJ
listen,
Stroud.
I'm just CJ Stroud, the Texans, they've been in the playoffs the last couple of years. He's going into his 3rd year. So I can appreciate the fact that the Texans are a good team. They're not a great team. I don't know that they're a real contender going into the year. There's nothing you can do about this kind of stuff. It's just I always want my favorite team to have like a big game in week 1.
Yeah.
And the Rams hosting the Texans.
But that sounds like a CBS sounds like a Kevin Harlan special.
Oh.
Could be.
Yeah.
Could be.
By the way, the AFC South tour continues. Well, the matchups, at least.
Yeah, they head to Tennessee to take on the number 1 pick, Cam Ward.
Yes, and the Tennessee Titans, Sunday, September 14th at 10 a.m. early kickoff for week 2.
Well, at least the good news for us, those of us that are going to be watching the Rams, if you're interested, like I know I am, I want to see what Cam Ward's going to look like. And, of course, it's only going to be his 2nd game.
Yeah.
But I fully
It's not
expect him
It's
to
not
be...
going to look good.
No, I wouldn't expect it. I mean,
Titans
it's
are
going
not
to take
going
some
to be
time.
very good.
I hit the wrong one.
What was that?
I hit the dribble basketball
Well, you
instead
did
of
say
the.
the dribble. You did say that earlier.
The road swing continues into week 3.
Oh,
Sunday,
this
September
one.
21st.
This one's tough.
A 10 a.m. kickoff at Lincoln Financial Field.
Well, that's a weird scheduling quirk
It
because
is.
you're going to do the defending Super Bowl champions a rematch of a 2nd-round NFC title game, right?
Big game.
Yes, divisional round.
And you're doing that at 10 a.m., like
But
1
wait.
o'clock?
I
But
did
also-
mention it to Carlo that the Eagles normally play at 10 a.m. whenever they are playing at home.
1 p.m. in the East.
But wait a second. There's something.
Why is that not like a Sunday night game?
I don't understand why.
The point is this. The Rams will go to Tennessee. Now, they could stay on the East Coast because the next week they play at Philadelphia, but it's back-to-back games where they're on the East Coast. Do you know that the Rams will travel this year nearly 35,000 miles? They're the 2nd most traveled team in the NFL this upcoming season. The Chargers will travel 37,000. The Rams will travel 35,000.
Wow.
Back-to-back games on the road on the East Coast.
From Philadelphia, they will head back home for week 4, Sunday, September 28th, a 1:05 kick at SoFi Stadium as the Indianapolis Colts come to town.
Oh, that should be a win.
Then, week 5, a short week.
Yeah.
Thursday night.
By the way, so week 3,
yes,
the
let's go.
week the Rams are playing the Eagles. The Sunday night game is Chiefs at Giants.
Why?
How is that not? How is the Rams Eagles? Terrible job already. Bad job to NFL.
Oh, my God.
Like, what are you doing?
Listen, I'll be honest. Thus far, I
That
don't
is
love the way the
awful.
Rams' schedule shapes up. Just because.
What do you mean?
Well,
It's
here's
a bunch of wins.
No, but what I mean is, it's Houston is not. There's nothing.
There's no glamour team.
Correct.
You don't
And-
feel,
Well, no, the
you don't feel
Eagles.
shiny.
No, and then Philadelphia.
They should be 3-1.
I understand the record part of it. I'm just saying, look, you can't help who they're playing. I'm just saying that at home,
Yeah,
your
but you
first
gotta
2 home
admit.
games are Houston and Indy.
Admit it. terrible job week 3 on Sunday Night Football. Chiefs at Giants instead of the Eagles Rams.
Well,
By the way,
and there could be other ones that could be better.
Will they be 4-1? Because week 5 is a Thursday night game, October 2nd, 5:15
Oh,
kickoff.
we're off that day, Cappy.
No, actually, you're not. At SoFi Stadium, Rams-Niners.
So we're going to be on YouTube while the Rams game is on?
Yeah, maybe
Why
you
don't
will
we just
be.
do playback?
Actually, no, you would have worked maybe a different shift that morning.
Wait, what? Oh, get out of here.
Maybe that's what we do. We go, we do it bonus show.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? 5:15.
Oh, a combo plate.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Man.
Rams
This
Niners
guy's
at
always
SoFi.
trying to squeeze every dime out of us.
Everything, man.
Yeah.
So will the Rams be 4-1 after week 5? Because
Probably.
week 6,
Probably.
it's another East Coast battle.
Your boy Al Michaels doing that game.
As the Los Angeles Rams
Oh, then they got a week 6.
head to Baltimore.
Yeah, that one's tough.
That's a good
Rams Ravens.
Yeah.
10 a.m. kick at
Another
M&T Bank
10
Stadium.
a.m. kick.
Right.
Are we serious? Let me see what the Sunday night game is week 6.
They have a lot
but
of.
these back
No,
and
Lions
forth,
Chiefs. That one I get it.
but these back and forth games to the
Going
East
back
Coast.
and forth like Christopher said and you said, Captain.
and Chris, go into week 7 because this is now.
Then you go. We like to go back and forth
Yep.
sometimes, but
Oh,
from Baltimore,
Cappy, this is a road trip we could take.
Well,
you head to London
correct.
as the Los Angeles Rams
Our guy Khan.
Yes.
will battle October 19th at a 6:30 a.m. Pacific kick at Wembley Stadium against those
Can
Jacksonville
I get
Jaguars.
from an ACC city to London in time?
The Rams.
I bet you
at
could get
Baltimore.
Tony Khan to put you on his PJ.
Maybe.
I'll
PJ
ask.
means private jet.
The Rams to Baltimore. Go to Baltimore.
Yeah.
Leave from
It's a
Baltimore.
lot of back and forth.
No, but leave from Baltimore.
Yeah.
And go directly to London.
Yeah.
So I want to say this right now, Chris.
Yeah.
I believe we should be taking the show to London for all the week of festivities, and we should be there at least.
And then Tony
Wednesday,
can fly me
Thursday.
back for my ACC game and then back to London?
Meanwhile,
Maybe.
after 7 weeks, will the Rams be 6-1 or 5-2?
Probably 5-2.
Wait, how many miles are we at so far, Cappy?
A lot.
We're at a lot of miles.
All right. Then
After London, it's a week 8 bye.
a week
Yeah, when
bye.
you travel, when you do the Europe games, you got to get the bye the next week.
Then
Yeah.
Sunday, November 2nd, a 105 kick back at home, SoFi Stadium, as the Rams host the New Orleans Saints.
And Tyler Shuck.
Or Spencer Rattler.
Right.
Either way, the
Who
Saints,
doesn't mind a Rattler on a Sunday?
That's
not
a win.
going to be good.
Yeah,
Then
that's a
the
win.
Rams will head up north to
Oh.
Levi Stadium Sunday, November 9th, 125 kick.
You ever been to Levi?
Rams at Niners.
Levi Stadium? Yes. You?
Yeah.
And then finally,
Did a
Was there
game
for-
last year.
Was there for Super Bowl 50?
week
Oh, look
11,
at
what
you.
people
Yeah.
are waiting for.
Oh, yeah.
The return of Cooper Cup to
Oh,
SoFi
yeah.
Stadium.
Yeah, yeah.
Sunday, November 16th, the Rams host those
Yeah.
Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah.
And when they do a tribute video to Cooper Cup, he will have earned that video.
He will
Rams
cry
fans,
like
No
Luka
doubt.
did.
yeah,
Will he cry like Luka?
Probably.
Hey,
Into
listen.
a blue towel?
Hey,
I
look,
think so.
I will tell you this: the AD video, I was like, whatever. But the Cooper Cup video, I'm in on that one.
Week 12, Sunday, November 23rd, and a Sunday night game,
Yeah.
5:20 kickoff at SoFi Stadium as the Rams host our old friend Baker Mayfield, the headband,
On a Sunday night.
and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Now, there were a lot of rumors before the release that wasn't this game at least rumored to be on Thanksgiving. Does anybody remember
Yeah,
that?
somebody
Thanksgiving
said that.
weekend.
Yeah.
Who said that? Was it Mason?
Why would you believe Mason?
No, I'm not.
And
I'm
why
not
am I
putting it-
talking like this?
I don't know. Why are you talking like that?
Yeah. Was it Mason who said that?
I don't know if that was Mason, but I do remember.
Somebody said it during crosstalk.
It was me
Oh.
because what I'm saying is that it was
Two guys talking sports.
That was the rumor that the Thanksgiving
Who told
game.
you that rumor?
It had been published. Now, whether or not it was,
Yeah, that's why
obviously
you
it wasn't
can't always
right.
buy it.
Of course, Bucks at Rams
I heard a rumor.
was.
Did you like
rumored to be-
Bananarama?
Bananarama's okay, but I prefer. Look at all these rumors surrounding me every day.
Oh, I like that too.
That's the Timex Social Club.
Yeah.
Hey,
A week
nice
later,
job.
Sunday, November 30th,
So this is it between Thanksgiving.
another 10 a.m.
Right.
kick. Bank of America Stadium
Oh.
as the Rams go to visit the Carolina Panthers.
Bryce
and
Young.
forth, back and forth, back to the East Coast, back to the West Coast. This is why they're traveling the second most in the entire NFL this year. A lot of East Coast.
How
trips.
many times will Cappy work in that stat? December is upon us in
It
week
is
14.
a very important stat.
Sunday, December 7th.
Yeah. I mean, listen.
Why are you continuing to do this?
Shout out to Bryce Young, though. They're playing Bryce Young from Cathedral and Modern Day High School.
Hey, local kid.
Yeah. And Dave
120
Canales from Carson.
Local guy.
Like
One-
Beto.
Well, is he from
1:25
here?
p.m. at State Farm Stadium. The Rams visit Kyler Murray and the Arizona Cardinals.
Yeah.
NFC West battle
December
is upon
7th,
us.
Cappy.
And then week 15, it's a matchup, another
Here.
This is a good
matchup with Jared Goff. Sunday, December 14th,
Again,
125.
What is week 15? Hold on.
SoFi Stadium.
Kick ass on 3.
Sunday
1,
night,
2, 3.
15.
Kick ass.
Vikings
Stafford
at Cowboys.
versus Goff.
But I will say
Hey,
this:
it's the Cowboys,
the first
whatever.
time that the Rams played the Lions after the trade, that game happened here. Remember what happened? Matthew Stafford, after the game, goes to Jared Goff at the 50-yard line, and what does he say to him? He says,
Hey, that's a hell of a job, man.
No, that's not what he said. He said, just hang in there.
Yeah.
And now the roles have been reversed
Yeah.
with Jared Goff and the Lions having knocked the Rams out of the playoffs, and last year in Game 1, knocked them out that day, too.
After an NFC North battle at SoFi, it's another short week. Week 16, Thursday,
short week, Cappy.
December 18th, 5:15 kickoff at Lumen Field in Seattle.
Going to the 12th man.
The Rams have to battle the 12th man and Cooper Kupp.
Another day off.
No.
They're going to move us.
No. We might flex again. We're going to
Another
flex.
flex
We're
schedule.
flexing. We might flex,
Flex
you
schedule.
to an
You're
early
flexing
morning
us.
shift.
Flex schedule.
Maybe you're doing the 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. shift. You scumbags.
Well, listen, on the 29th,
Scumbag.
The
29th. When's the last time you sniffed
we haven't
working on
worked
the
the
29th?
29th. Right. But my point is this. You don't have to take a vacation day for that one.
Hey, nice.
Monday,
It'll be
December
best of
29th.
Sedano and Cap.
Beautiful.
5:15. We'll have to hunt for the best of at Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Dig deep.
The Rams visit the Dirty Bird.
Oh, the
as
dirty,
they battle
dirty Cap.
the Atlanta Falcons.
Now, there's a bit of a storyline where you've got Raheem Morris, who used to
Yeah.
be the defensive coordinator of the
Best
Rams.
friends with Sean.
Now he's the head coach.
Plus a first-round trade, if we remember the NFL draft.
And the guy who was the assistant head coach of the Rams went and became the defensive coordinator of
Correct.
the Falcons.
Right.
Then the Falcons fired him.
Right.
His name is Jimmy Lake. Now he's back with the Rams on the staff.
Right, and Jeff Ulbrich is their defensive coordinator, and he's the guy whose kid pranked Shador.
Hey,
That's quite the
and had to be
storyline.
really embarrassed.
we got a lot of storylines in Week 17.
Then it's Week 18,
Cap
the
loves the
season
storyline.
finale at
TBD.
SoFi. TBD.
TBD.
against Arizona, hosting
As the
Cardinals.
Rams host the Arizona Cardinals with LAFC. No, sorry, it's a different voice. Anyway, that's your schedule for
the
our
Rams.
Los Angeles Rams.
Now, Cappy,
Beautiful.
do you want the schedule for your Raiders, since you're a Raider Cappy now?
Raider Cap would love to hear the Raiders
Okay,
schedule.
let's do this. All right, ready? Preseason real quick. Seattle, okay? San Francisco, Arizona. So, week 1, they are... Wait, does this say where they're... This doesn't say where they're playing.
You're not scheduled complete over there.
Here we go. At New England.
You need to have him talk like this.
On this day in 1787, delegates gathered in Philadelphia to draw up the U.S. Constitution.
Nice
Cappy.
job.
Week 1, your team, the Raiders, going to your old team,
The Patriots.
the New England Patriots.
Yeah. It's interesting because
That's a loss for the Raiders.
It could be. You know, you're on the road.
It's a loss.
You got to travel.
Drake May.
I'm guessing
He's
it's
good.
a 10 a.m. I'm guessing it's a 10
Yeah,
a.m. game.
10 a.m. That's never a good place
Never
to start
when
for the
you're
West Coast team.
Right. And Drake May is good. And Drake May's listen. We look at Caleb Williams, and he was the number 1 pick in that draft.
Drake May's good.
Drake May's real
ACC,
good.
bro. I know you.
I know you, bro.
Yeah.
He's good. And the Raiders, I'm telling you right now, and you'll go through the schedule.
Yeah.
One thing I know for sure.
Oh, my
they
God.
will be competitive
Oh, my
every
God.
week. Go ahead.
Then week 2, they're hosting the Chargers.
Okay.
That's a ESPN game, September 15th. So that's a Monday night game.
Okay.
Fight on me, man.
Yep. So that's a Monday night game. So that's a loss.
How great, by the way, is Pete Carroll against Jim Harbaugh?
Yeah.
Again, when they had the USC Stanford. What's your problem, bud?
Yeah.
You
no,
know,
it's what's your deal, bro?
hey, deal. What's your deal,
Bro. So then week 3, they're going to the Commanders. Okay. That's another loss. 0-3 to start the season.
Just want to say one thing to you real
Okay.
quick. Just know this. This will be a different Raider team under Pete
0-3
Carroll.
to start the season.
This will be another.
Okay.
This will be a different Raider team under
Then
Pete Carroll.
week 4, at home against the Bears. Bears are a much improved team. 0-4 to start the season.
No chance.
0-4.
Not under Pete
Raider
Carroll.
fan. 0-4.
Hey, if there's at least one win in there, it's against the Chargers.
0-4. Okay.
2-2.
Then they go at Indy. I'll give them at Indy because I don't think Indy's good.
3-2.
Tennessee, I'll give them that at home. They're not good.
4-2.
Kansas City, no chance.
Shock the world.
No chance. So 2-5 before the bye.
Hey, is that Kansas City game? It's at. Okay, it is
This is
at
at Kansas
By
City.
the way, they
Arrowhead.
almost beat Kansas City on Thanksgiving.
Every
this
year
past
they
year.
almost beat
Yeah,
Kansas
but it
City.
was like a bad call that they got
difference-
called back
the
on.
difference about the Raiders this year is they do have a legitimate starting quarterback. I'm not saying
Kansas
he's
City's
top
also
5.
better this year than they were last year, I think.
Okay, well, I'll just say this: when you have a real coach and you have a real quarterback,
Yeah.
and now you've got a real running back,
Yeah.
and you already know you have a real tight end.
Yeah.
just know that the Raiders will be significantly better this year.
I think they're going to be good this year.
2-5 before the bye. Okay.
Hater in the house.
Jacksonville Jaguars, I'll give them a win there.
Okay.
At Denver, I'll give them a loss. So that's now 3-6.
6-3.
Cowboys at home on a Monday night.
Who's the quarterback of the Cowboys in that week?
Dak Prescott.
No, but it's week 11. By then, he should be hurt already, don't you think?
No.
I mean, come on.
That's another loss. So now we're at
You clearly do not understand what Pete Carroll is.
3-7.
You do not understand Pete Carroll.
Cleveland, I'll give them a win.
What? You hear that, Lindsay? Shador?
4-7.
Legendary.
7-4.
At the Chargers. So I'll
That's
split.
another win.
No, I mean, it's probably a loss, but I will split them with the Chargers. How about that?
I just remember
so
when
5-7.
Raiders beat up the
Broncos at home.
Chargers.
I'll split them with the Broncos.
Okay.
6-7. At the Eagles.
That's probably a loss.
That's a loss. 6-8. At Houston, that's a loss.
Toss-up game.
6-9.
Toss-up game.
Then they got the Giants, so that's 7-9, and then the Chiefs 7-10.
Let me just say
Mark
this.
it down.
Okay, mark it down. Mark
By the way,
it down.
7-10.
The Rams
no
are
faith in
at
Pete
least
Carroll. No faith.
7-10.
Rams are at least 12-win team.
Okay.
Based on that
I've
schedule.
been right about the Raiders pretty much every year.
But you don't understand the Pete Carroll infusion. Oh, you're rolling
don't
your
get
eyes
it.
at Pete
Oh,
Carroll?
you rolled your eyes at Pete
You
Carroll?
rolled your eyes at Pete Carroll?
Do you realize what he did for
You
this
do
town
not
with USC?
understand.
Yeah.
You do not understand.
He doesn't have Matt Leinart and
Reggie
Reggie Bush
No, he doesn't.
in a college
No,
environment.
No,
Yeah.
he doesn't. But here's what he
And
will do.
Keyshawn on the sideline?
Here's what he will do. He will create a competitive environment every day
Cool.
at practices.
They're still going
wait,
7-10.
Wait, you're blowing off.
7-10.
Hey, let me tell you what Pete Carroll is.
7-10.
He's a heart and soul coach.
guy.
That's
Yes,
right.
I
He's
know.
a heart and soul coach.
Yeah.
But
You
when
don't-
he
and-
chews on
yeah.
that spearmint gum,
Yeah.
I don't know if it's spearmint or wintergreen, and he's smacking those lips.
And hey, let me tell you.
He's calling out ball, man.
Let me
So-
tell you one other thing real quick.
Yeah.
And that is
Ball
this.
knowers.
Let's just say,
Exactly
let's
right.
say you're right.
We
Let's
need a
say you're
football
right.
version.
Let's say you're right, and let's say the Raiders go 7-10.
Yeah.
Just remember this. It's year one of the Pete Carroll era. Year one.
Right. How old's he going to be next year?
It's going to be about
87?
95, I think.
Yeah.
is-
Come on, don't disrespect Pete Carroll.
Yeah, don't
man.
do that.
73.
Don't do that.
Anyway.
We need Kirk and DeMarco
Let-
going
let's
ball
do,
knowers.
Let's do the Chargers. Ready?
Go for it.
Week 1.
Yeah.
Kansas City. Kansas City starts slow. That's a win.
Wait a second. You just told me Kansas City is going to be better this year. You said, quote, I think.
Why are you
gonna-
doing the
they're
Trump
gonna-
hands
I'm
while
gonna
fighting
give them-
the schedule?
Shohei Ohtani.
So I'm going to give I'm going to give the Chargers 3-3 in the division.
All right, let me hear it.
Okay, I'm fair. I'm going to give them 3-3 in the
All right,
division. That's
enough.
fair. Okay.
Go ahead.
So Raiders, whatever. That 1-1. Everybody's at 3-3. Denver, same thing. All right. So let's just say, for argument's sake, let's start with the Giants because that's not in the division. That's a win.
Who's got it better than us?
You say the Giants?
At the Giants is a win.
Yep, I agree.
So it's 4-3. Commanders at home.
That's a loss.
That is a loss, man.
I'll lay down and bleed a while. And we'll rise
4-4.
and fight again.
At the Dolphins. The Dolphins are not going to be good this year. 5-4.
Okay.
Okay. Indianapolis.
That's a win.
6-4.
Fight on me, men.
Minnesota's not going to be good this year. Minnesota, my biggest regression team in the sport this year.
Okay.
They're going to go from 14 wins to like 7 or 8.
All right, well, they are going into a rookie quarterback who.
It's like Sedano's one of those gamblers on. This is my
he's
upset
nuts.
special.
He's like crazy already. And he's
Like
wearing a
that guy.
purple shirt right now. He should be pro Vikings.
Yeah. Yeah, what was that guy's name?
Fat Jack.
Fat Jack.
Fat Jack.
Oh, my. Call for my upset special right now. 1-900 wins.
I still get his emails, by the way, Fat Jack.
7-4. At Tennessee, that's a win. 8-4.
Wait, go back. After the
Kick him in the
Minnesota game,
shins.
who was it?
Tennessee.
Okay, so you have them at
8-4.
Okay, keep going.
Pittsburgh, that's a win. They're not good. Mason Rudolph, 9-4.
Mason Rudolph. Wait, hold on. I thought Aaron Rodgers was the quarterback of the Steelers.
Not yet.
Not yet.
All
What's
right.
happening?
Week
Will be.
11
They gave him
at
4 primetime
Jacksonville.
games.
At Jacksonville.
Should be a win.
That's 10-4.
Oh,
Okay.
boy.
Okay.
Cappy.
It's fine.
You're feeling the heat now.
No, there's no heat because what will
Philly-
happen is the playoffs. They'll do what they always do.
Philly, 10-5.
All right.
I've already at Dallas. At Dallas. At Dallas. What? At Dallas, I'll give you a loss. How about that?
No, that's a win.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's a win.
I think Dak Prescott will be hurt by then, and Brian Schottenheimer might be fired by then.
That's 12-5.
It's still on the road,
Right?
It's still on the road.
Okay.
It's still on the road. So 10-6.
All right.
All right. So which one do you want to give them? Dallas or Houston?
I'll give him Dallas.
Okay. So 11.
Okay.
11-7. Okay. 11-7.
They play 18 games.
No, or
You
whatever.
forgot week 15.
11-6. Sorry.
Somehow my math got off. I
Who's
think they're
week 15?
12-5.
Oh, Mahomes.
No, because I gave them 3 and 3 for the division.
Mahomes. Mahomes.
I gave them 3 and 3 for the division. I had them 500 in the division.
I just wanted to play
No, I got you.
Mahomes.
12-5, and they lose in the first round
11
of the
and
playoffs.
6
Right,
is what
of
I got.
course. Yeah, 11 and 6, 12 and 5.
11 and 6.
No, that's great.
They're going to win 11 games.
But what are they going to do in the playoffs?
Okay, we'll see with Jim Harbaugh. Excuse me, wrong Harbaugh.
Mm-hmm.
Who's got it better than us?
Nobody.
But the Raiders are going to be garbage again.
No, sir.
7 and 10.
But Charlie Checkdown always comes out in the playoffs.
No, sir.
He does.
Listen, I'm not telling you the Raiders are going to win the division. I'm not telling
They're going to
you
be last.
That could be. But here's the one thing that the Raiders will be every week, and you can bank on it.
What?
They will compete
Okay,
every
cool.
week, and they'll be in every game.
That's great.
Yep. That's
Everybody
and
pretty much competes.
And that is what is called, George, in the industry, that is called progress. Okay? Because the Raiders have been garbage. They go through coaches. They go through quarterbacks. They finally have a real coach. They finally have a real quarterback. They got the best running back in the draft. They got the best tight end last year.
Whoopie-doo.
And they will, Pete Carroll, I know this for sure about Pete. He will completely change the culture of the Raider organization.
Yeah, all you Raider fans can rip me all you want. 7 and 10.
Rip them, Raider
Mark
fans.
it down.
Rip them, Raider
Listen,
fans.
how
Rip
was
'em.
it last year? I mean, the last, I don't know, every year pretty much I've been here, I've told you the Raiders are not going to be good.
Who was the coach last year?
Who was the coach last year? I don't even remember.
Okay, my
Antonio
point is,
Pierce.
Oh, right. It was
Here's-
Antonio
here's
Pierce.
my
And the
point.
year before that was Josh McDaniels.
Here's my
right.
point.
Yeah.
They finally have a coach to stabilize the franchise. That's just it.
Oh, Andrew Siciliano. He's on with him today.
Yeah, I
Pete
forgot
Carroll
that one.
will
You were on with
stabilize the
him today?
franchise.
Yeah, he did. He
He's
filled in
filling
for
in for
Rome.
Rome.
Oh, he filled in for Rome.
Phenomenal.
Did you say that on the air today?
didn't. I should have.
Phenomenal.
He would have gotten so nervous if you did that.
Yeah.
He would have been shaking. His
All right,
little
so
shoes.
So listen, we've heard the Chargers, we've heard the Raiders, we've heard the Rams.
Right.
Anybody want any other schedules? Or could you give us like
What are
the
we doing?
Sunday-
Schedule request?
Do you want the Sunday night schedules?
Yeah, I want the Sunday night.
Okay,
and
I'll
the
give you
Monday
Sunday night and Monday
Okay.
night.
Okay.
So
Call
Sunday
in
night.
with your
And
request.
wait, and do Thursday, Sunday, Monday.
Okay. Thursday.
No,
Hold
we
on.
need prime time, bro.
Do we have the themes ready? For
I don't care.
Hold on.
We need prime time.
Oh my
bro.
God!
Hold on. I'll get it to you.
Remember
Just
when we
give me a second,
debuted
bro.
that Amazon Prime video, a theme song? Remember
It's a
that?
good song.
It is
I
not
like
bad,
that
yeah.
one.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Hold on, I got it in
We
here
got
on my
used to it
hotkeys.
over
I got to
time.
find it again.
It's Amazon Prime. Thursday Night Football.
George, people like the fact that you're wearing your thumb through the hole of your sweater like you're going out for a run.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's cold outside.
All right, here we go. Thursday night, Cap.
All right, let me hear what you got.
Stand by.
Thursday night, standing by.
All right, here we go. Week 1
Week 1.
for your boy Al Michaels.
Okay.
It's
great
Thursday
Al
Night
Michaels.
Football with Al Michaels.
Oh, crap.
Week 1.
It's a banger of a theme.
He only eats steak at halftime.
Week 1, Vikings at Bears.
Okay.
Week 2, Bucks at Texans on Thursday night.
Come on.
No, I don't like that.
That's a good game.
Nah, it's
The
not.
headband on Thursday night?
CJ Stroud's good, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not saying CJ Stroud's not good. I don't love it when they use prime time for games like an
You
AFC
don't-
team versus an NFC team that has nothing to do with one another.
Yeah.
You know?
You're just very anti-Texans.
No, I'm
You
just,
are. Every time you go,
I'm-
it's like the Texans.
Cappy is anti-Texans.
Week 3, Lions at Ravens. You like that
love
one?
that one. See,
It's
that's
AFC,
different,
NFC.
But it's a whole different deal. You have two
Why is
real
it
contenders.
different? The Bucks and Texans aren't contenders?
The Bucks could win the division.
And I
And so
stumbled.
could the Texans.
Bad divisions.
Okay.
You know that's true.
Girl, you know it's true?
Girl, you know it's true.
Ooh, 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 I love you.
Yeah.
They have 2 Thursday night games on week 4.
Why?
Jets at Dolphins, which is going to be not a good game. Bengals at Broncos. Now, that one's good.
Bengals Broncos a great game.
It's a battle of bees.
Love it.
Week 5, Chiefs at Jaguars.
Oh, my God.
Ugh, everybody has to get a Thursday night
2
game.
more Thursday night games.
Let me hear.
Who's going to be doing the second Thursday night game
We'll tell you then.
on the broadcast?
I don't know.
Didn't they do like
They
double?
did do it,
But
yeah.
last year they did
No,
it. They,
ESPN's done it. I've
Yeah.
never seen Amazon do it.
It's part of the contract.
maybe they have two.
Because
crews
ESPN does it
now.
with Fowler and Riddick.
Is Drew Brees one of the analysts on the
I don't
Amazon
know.
thing?
That's a great question. Why don't we Google that?
Who's the
Let's-
play-by-play guy?
I'm looking into it right
That's a
now.
great question. I don't know. All right. Bears at Commanders, Bills at Falcons.
Could it be Gus Johnson? Does Gus Johnson sneak in somewhere?
Maybe.
What
I
are the
don't
2 games?
know. I love Gus.
I do
Bears
too.
at Commanders, a good game. You
Yeah.
got Jaden
Yeah.
versus Caleb again.
Yeah.
Remember, that was the one with the Hail Mary
Yes,
last
that's
year.
right.
Hail Mary.
Bills at Falcons.
Full of
What do you think?
grace.
It's all right. It's nothing
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
Atlanta.
You don't like the
Atlanta.
AFC, NFC South. You want nothing to do with it.
Garbage. Trash, man.
You anti the South.
I'm anti NFC South.
And AFC South.
AFC South.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
anti the
that's
South.
right, I am.
All right, here we go. Week
anti-NFC
7, 2 more games.
All
Oh,
right.
you're really going to love this
Let
one.
me hear.
What is this double game thing
Let me
constantly
hear.
happening?
Let me hear what they got.
You're going to love this one. Texans at Seahawks.
Oh, boy.
Garbage.
And then Bucks at Lions.
Okay, that's okay.
That
I
one,
like
that was a
one?
rematch from a
That's
playoff game.
Goff and Baker.
I like that one.
Week 8, Commanders at Chiefs.
Okay. Oh, great
a good
game.
game.
A battle of seas.
Now AFC, NFC, great game.
Week 9,
Let me hear.
Cardinals at Cowboys.
Oh,
Al's not going to be happy about
No,
that.
he will not be happy.
Week 10, we got a good one. Eagles at Packers.
Okay.
nice.
On Thursday
Now
night.
we're talking.
and Lambeau.
Week 11,
Uh-oh.
Cowboys at Raiders. I mean, good brands, but not a good game.
Yeah, it reminds me of when I'm like 10 years old and I'm getting the little helmets out of the gumball machine in the grocery
There's
store.
going to be a lot of
The
fights in
old
Boyle
school-
Heights that night, though.
Oh, yeah?
Raiders and Cowboys fans are going to war in East LA.
Maybe we should go on a taco tour that night.
Watch out for the drive-by.
Week 12, Panthers at Niners. I'm skipping right
Wait,
past
say that one again?
Nope.
Panthers and who?
At Niners.
What a scumbag game.
Here's another one. Week 13, Giants at Patriots.
Horrible.
You're reading the Thursday night ones, right?
Yes.
Horrible.
I think so.
Horrible.
The ones I'm looking
You
at are
can't
different.
stop.
How are
Oh,
we
hold
on
on.
the wrong schedule?
Oh, no, this is Monday night. My bad.
Oh, my God.
No wonder it's got the double.
What?
Well, I was trying to find it, and
But
then
I looked up Thursday.
So we've been
Thursday.
writing the whole reading the wrong schedules?
The wrong night.
This is the schedule we show.
Come on, what is this, Tulsa?
Oh, my God.
I typed
don't worry,
it.
we
Here,
got the
I'll
right
show you the
theme.
Google.
We switched over the themes real quick for you guys.
I show you I wrote in Thursday.
Come on, man.
That's what I wrote, and Google popped that up. Sorry. All right. So anyway,
Come
no
on,
wonder
man.
there was double games.
Oh,
so
my
there you
Well,
go.
it's okay. You can just finish them out now that we know we got the right theme in the background.
Well,
It's
Monday
night.
comes before Thursday anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
It does?
I mean, in the week. Not in the NFL week.
We
but
thought
in the week.
Sedano was the pro.
Yeah. I was in Tulsa. All right. Eagles at Chargers.
What week is that?
Week 14.
Okay.
Monday Night
It's
Football.
Monday, remember?
Dolphins
yeah.
at Steelers was a great game in the 70s.
Yep, it was.
Yeah.
So we've been ripping our own company's schedule?
Yeah. Well, the NFL's not doing us any favors, according to Cappy.
Well,
But
there's
we would have
certain
put a
games.
different spin if we knew it was ESPN's
Right.
schedule.
Oh, those are awesome games, man. I love all those Houston-Seattle
You're
games.
the one that's
those
saying,
are awesome.
You're the one that's saying that it's not good
Houston-Seattle's
games.
Great,
I haven't said
man.
a word.
That's
Until you see
great.
the real Thursday night games.
The real
Now,
Thursday night games are not good.
Reese, here in the back, we just want to cut up this stuff for the Mandy's. This can't be posted, us
Yeah.
screwing up the schedule,
Yeah.
but it's great Mandy's material.
Niners at Colts.
Yeah.
And then Rams at Falcons, we already talked about.
Niners, Colts. Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh,
There
it's on
actually
ESPN?
are some
Great
good
game.
Thursday night games. There's a couple good ones.
Hit us with the Thursday nighters.
Let's try again.
be sure.
Let's see what Google pops up this time.
Well,
Can we not do Google and just go to like NFL.com?
Because the NFL.com is not populated yet.
Oh, it's
What?
not. It's not popular.
I got it from Amazon.com.
Oh, there you go. See? That's what I'm saying.
Where is the
I
population?
tried to go to give us Amazon.com.
Okay, it starts with week 2. They don't have a week
They
one
don't have a
game.
week
Well, the
one.
week
oh,
one
yeah,
game
'cause
will
week
be
one
on-
is NBC.
Right.
I'm looking on NFL.com. They've got them all.
Washington Commanders at Green Bay Packers.
Okay,
Nice.
great game.
Week 3 is the Miami Dolphins at Buffalo Bills.
Okay.
No, not bad, not
Division
bad.
rivalry game.
Week 4, we've got DeAndre's Eagles at the Arizona Cardinals.
Wait a second. Week 4 is the Eagles at the Cardinals?
Yeah.
I see as the Seahawks in the
Can
Cardinals.
we not get a schedule right tonight?
I mean, I'm
You're
not
right.
joking around.
You're right. It's the Seahawks.
Wait a second. You thought the Eagle
Oh,
logo
my
was
God.
the Seahawk logo or vice
That
versa?
is
I thought that the Seahawk logo was the Eagle logo. Time out.
How are we doing an NFL?
All right, I
schedule
got it.
This
release
is
show?
Tulsa, dude. Where's
I
our
got it.
Tulsa jingles?
I got it. All right.
Well, then
and
you
then
got-
week 5, Niners, Rams. Week 6, Eagles, Giants. Week 7, Steelers, Bengals.
Why are you going so fast?
Because I'm trying to catch up. We're running out of time.
Yeah, but I
Catch
like
up
to do
with
my
what?
voices.
Okay. So here we go. Niners, Rams. Go ahead. Week 5.
It's an NFC West battle.
Eagles, Giants. Not a good game. Week 6.
It's a battle of the NFC East.
Steelers, Bengals. Week 7.
Nobody's watching.
Oh, yeah. We did this one. Vikings, Chargers. Week 8.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Cappy's Chargers.
Ravens, Dolphins. Week 9.
No.
Yeah. Raiders, Broncos.
Yeah.
Dolphins
Oh.
twice on Thursday.
AFC West
That game was great in 1990.
It was. Week 11, Jets, Patriots. Woof.
Oh, boy.
Whoa, butt fumble coming.
I thought you were about to say something
No,
else.
a butt fumble is coming.
Week 12, Bills, Texans.
Oh, Cappy's Texans.
Week 13, Black Friday game.
Yep.
Bears, Eagles. Good.
Okay.
Be sure to buy the ads on Amazon that day.
Week 14, Cowboys Lions.
Yeah.
Week 15, Falcons Bucks.
In the NFC South showdown.
And then Rams Seahawks is the last one.
Cooper Kupp.
No, there's the Christmas game too.
We screwed up again.
Week 17.
I don't know.
No, Christmas game.
Yeah,
Well,
Broncos Chiefs.
Yeah, Broncos Chiefs.
Merry Christmas, suckers.
And then they get a wild card game.
Oh, yeah. The
This year.
wild card.
All right. So we've done Thursday night. We've done
Sunday
Monday
night and Monday.
And we
Thursday.
only screwed up 5 times in that half hour.
This
This would be
show is
great.
off the rails again.
Tulsa's Music Radio. K107.
K107.
What
good
we
morning.
learned, the only thing we learned about your Monday night schedule is that you're anti-South teams.
Yeah, I don't like the AFC South or the NFC South.
Anytime they're AFC or NFC South are playing, you don't like it, and especially if they're playing against each other.
Right, and if it's an AFC team versus an NFC team, like if you took Seattle and you put them up against Indianapolis, ugh.
Right.
Sedano and Kap playing the hits in the morning on K107.
Tell you what, week 1 when Houston plays at the Rams, I'll be at the game.
Wait, I was going to
I'm
ask.
still going to say ugh.
I was just asking DeAndre if we could play the Sunday night theme to do those games, and then I sang it, and he goes, "No, we're not playing that."
Really? Why not?
I don't know. The one that goes, "Waiting all week for Sunday night."
I thought you meant the dun 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 dun.
Is that Faith Hill?
dun.
It's Carrie Underwood currently.
Carrie
It
Underwood.
was Faith Hill. They
The
used-
original one.
Why
was
won't
Faith
you
Hill.
sing? Why won't you play it if she's singing it? The girl is singing her heart out
I
back
like
there.
the
DeAndre.
Sunday night theme.
What's the issue?
It's all right.
Oh, her singing's aight?
It's all right, yeah.
Oh, wait, Lindsay's singing's aight? Or
Oh,
the song is
The
aight?
song is all right.
I'm
The
a
song's
terrible
only aight?
singer. Oh, I like the Sunday night song.
Is aight?
Cappy, now that we've done the schedule release, even though we screwed it up partially.
Partially?
No, we did good on the
We
teams.
did a great job,
We were
you
reading
guys.
Monday night instead of Thursday night.
Right.
We can admit
But
we
we
screwed
did
up.
three
At least we
teams.
caught it halfway through.
Right. We had already done 3 teams. We'd been like 20 minutes into what we were doing at that point.
We jacked up the schedule.
Did you like that schedule talk?
It was schedule talk. What are we going to do for the last 20
10,
minutes?
suckers.
It's okay.
Rams are 12 and 5.
Raiders 7-10.
Well, let me do the
in
Rams. Hold
Year
on.
one.
Let me do the Rams.
Year 1. Go ahead. Give me the Rams. Let's
All right,
go.
let's do. That's a win. That's a loss.
All right, Houston win.
Dallas week 1.
No, wait. I thought it was week 1. That's the preseason, Jack.
Preseason.
What's going on with you today?
Houston.
What
week
is
1.
going on with you? Are you still all involved in basketball? You can't get into
Week
football
1,
mind?
We already
Houston.
did the
Win.
Rams.
No,
We
we're
did,
doing
but now
the
we're
wins.
doing the wins
Right.
losses.
We're doing
Win for the
wins.
Rams.
Wins.
Win.
We're stretching it out.
Right. So we
Welcome to
did
W.
we did 5 and 2 to the bye week is what we did because we have.
No, I think 6 and 1 possibility.
Just
I mean,
go through it. Go
give them
ahead.
the Ravens.
Do it again.
Yeah.
Do it again.
Houston, Tennessee.
That's a
2-0.
that's a-
At Philly, Indy,
2-1,
San
3-1.
Fran, at Baltimore. 5 and 2.
6 and 1.
Oh no, but then they have Jags, right? So 7.
Push.
Yeah, 5 and 2.
Okay, I'll go with it. Now, you said
No.
Philadelphia is a loss.
Just go to
and
the
Baltimore.
Rams.com.
Yeah.
And Baltimore's a
No,
loss.
we're doing the wins and the losses. We're not doing the
kidding,
schedule
just
anymore.
kidding.
Just wins and losses.
But the schedule plays a role in it because you have to know who they're playing.
Correct. But through 7 games, their 2 toughest opponents are Philly and Baltimore. I'll give them both losses. That's 5 and 2.
Okay, go ahead.
Because everybody else is a cream puff. It's from the AFC South.
Oh, those guys are horrible.
I could go for a cream puff.
Too much
Then
sodium.
New Orleans.
Win.
Win.
Yeah, so that's 6.
Yep.
At San Fran.
Win. Because
You
San
gotta
Fran's
split.
going to be
You
bad
got-
this
you
year.
gotta
No, give them a split with
Give 'em a
San
split.
Fran.
Niners are going to be bad this year, man.
You never know. It's still a division game. So let's give them. And the Niners have had a lot of success against the Rams. So give them 1 loss there.
Okay.
So that's, what do we got? 6 and 3.
6 and 3.
I'm at 8 and 1, but okay.
Keep going.
Seattle. They're not splitting against Seattle. They're beating Seattle twice.
Okay, I'll go with that.
Yeah. So that's what 7 and
7
3.
and 3, yep.
Yeah.
9 and 1.
Tampa Bay at
Win.
home.
Win.
8 and 3. Carolina on the road.
Win.
9 and 3.
Yep.
At Arizona.
They got. I mean, I want to say that you got to give them
They
splits
kicked
in the
their
division.
ass last year. Remember?
Yeah.
So they split with them last year.
Yeah, you got to split the division games.
So 10 and 4.
Okay.
Detroit at home.
I'm gonna chalk that up to a victory. At
How about a
home,
little
because it's
kick
home.
ass on 3?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Kick ass.
Amen.
10 and 4.
Okay.
At Seattle.
We split.
They're beating
those.
them twice. They're beating them twice.
All right,
They're not
fine.
good.
Let's just give it to them. 11 and 4.
11 and 4. At the Falcons.
Big penis energy.
I would say that is going to be a win. But
So 12.
Atlanta, who knows what they're
And
going to
then
do.
Arizona, we have them splitting. So,
Right.
yeah,
Could be
13.
13 wins.
Could be 13.
I think
That's
the Rams,
the ceiling.
The Rams are a real Super Bowl
choking?
contender.
DeAndre.
Oh, DeAndre's
You need
choking?
the
12 or
Heimlich.
13 sounds
Yeah.
right.
DeAndre, you need the Heimlich?
I do. Yeah.
By the way, we thought 12 or 13 last year, and then they got hurt, remember, to
Right.
start the first month of the
first
season.
4 weeks of the season were a disaster.
Right. 6 weeks, really.
Devontae Adams is going to add a whole new dimension
Yeah.
to this Rams offense, presuming he can stay healthy,
Right.
which most wide receivers cannot. Doesn't mean that he won't make it through the whole season. It just means that along the way, there may be 3, 4, 5 games that he might not play. Cooper Kupp had the same problem. Puka's had the same problem. And Devontae has had the problem for the last couple of years. But Devontae Adams should be a whole new weapon for Matthew Stafford this year.
Before I said 12-5, but now I think 13-4. Honestly.
It's kind of what we had. Wow.
Cappy,
Schedule.
tell us about our friends at Sellers
Raider
Advantage.
fans, man, they are not happy.
Well,
Now,
they
you know
shouldn't
what? Deal with it, bro. It's not my fault your team stinks.
Hey, bros, hear me out.
I mean, 7-10.
You
man.
okay in there, DeAndre?
Let me tell you something right now.
Yeah, I got
Okay.
some water.
Eagles are probably
Did you
going
have
to
an
win like
almond in
13
your,
games.
Did you have
Hell
an
yeah.
almond in your throat? Like me
No,
yesterday?
no almond.
Do you
No
have a
almond. No nut.
No, not. George can beat up on the Raiders now, Raider fans. That's okay. We coming. Just like Coach Prime would say, we coming. Hey, guys, you know who else is coming? Seller's Advantage. If you would like to sell your home, and now's a great time, I'm going to tell you why. Because the demand is high and the supply is low. And how do you know that? Well, Seller's Advantage is offering you $20,000 to move. Like, let's go. Let's do a beautiful thing, baby. Let's get you out of here.
Vamos.
Right. So by the time you pay for repairs and agent fees, what a waste of your time and your money. You could have already sold your home for a very fair, very competitive price without the concern, oh my God, this deal's going to fall through. We've spoken to so many Sellers Advantage customers, and here's one, for example, Chris Chavez, who said Sellers Advantage was definitely the best company I've worked with. They offered me more than I expected, and the whole process was great. Thank you, Chris. We appreciate you letting us know. Get your free, no obligation cash offer from Sellers Advantage today. Call Sellers Advantage, 888-390-AS-IS, 888-390-AS-IS. That's 888-390-2747.
Don't worry, sell happy like
At
happy.
sellersadvantage.com.
The biggest show on the radio. Mason and Ireland on 710.
How many dates did your mom go on with you, John?
Well, here's
After.
Mason, you were probably the same way. I didn't let my parents meet very many people because I didn't want the 100 questions about, what's going on, blah, blah, blah.
Who are they?
Maybe,
John, you didn't let your parents meet every breezy, just the right
no.
ones. Yeah, exactly.
Chris, I would say there were only 3 breezes
Right.
that they ever met, once I got out of UCLA.
Interesting.
And that Michael says that's an issue with his boys. Like they won't tell them the truth about whether or not they're dating or who they're with because they don't want the 20 questions. But
When it's time to date, mom stays home.
Yeah, like, what if you want to get your freak on, man? Like, your mama's back there. Like, it's weird.
Mom, head to the guest room. I got to get busy.
Nothing wrong with that.
The OGs of LA Sports Radio.
Tomorrow at noon.
Mason and Ireland on 710 ESPN.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Los Angeles International Airport's People Mover trains begin rolling early next year as part of LAX's ongoing investments to transform and improve your travel journey. The People Mover trains will quickly move guests between their terminals and our new consolidated rental car center, metro trains and buses, economy parking, and Kiss and Fly lot. The trains will make it simple and fast to get to your LAX destination in 10 minutes or less, and trains depart every 2 minutes beginning in early 2026. Learn more at lawa.org/ESPN.
Hey guys, have you checked out the all-new Park West Bicycle Casino? With a new owner, fresh renovations, and upgraded amenities, it's a whole new way to experience LA's premier table game casino. From poker, blackjack, ultimate Texas Hold'em, and Baccarat, they've got all the action for ESPN LA listeners. Brand new players who sign up for their Players Reward get $30 in match play. Just say, Cappy sent me to get $30 in match play. Park West Bicycle Casino.
Please gamble responsibly. Problemgambling.ca.gov. 1-800-GAMBLER. GEGR-001291. GEAR-001292. GEAR-001298. BSIS license number 1358.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control of your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problem now by calling the experts at U.S. Tax Shield and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, so call now. 800-687-5192. That's 800-687-5192. U.S. Tax Shield. 800-687-5192.
5:40 on Wednesday afternoon. Sedano and Kap, the LA Afternoon Drive Takeover. Today is Dance Like a Chicken Day.
Oh, okay.
But this woman does not dance like a chicken, homeboys and homegirls. On this day in 2003, Beyonce released the song Crazy in Love.
Great song.
Kind of chicken sounding-ish, but then when you throw out the wings, you know?
Also, happy birthday. George Lucas turns 81.
Oh, happy birthday,
Mark
George.
Zuckerberg of Facebook fame turns 41.
41.
I said George Lucas 81, right?
Yep.
And Kate Blanchett.
Or
turns,
Blanchett.
Right.
Whatever. Turns 56.
Blanchett. Different. I think it's different than who you're thinking of. It's Blanchett.
Wait a minute. Isn't it? It's Blanchett?
It's Blanchett, yes.
I just watched us dancing on YouTube doing our chicken dances.
Sofia Coppola is 54. Remember her in Godfather 3?
Yeah, it was not a good performance.
But over time, it gets a little better because it completes the trilogy.
DeAndre, you don't know the chicken dance?
She got ripped for that
I've
one.
seen it before. Yeah.
No, she did at the time.
That was definitely a Nepo baby
And
situation.
had that worked out, Andy Garcia then goes into like several Godfather movies.
Right.
Because he was great in that.
He was really good.
And then our friend who used to own the pizzeria in Chicago, the Chicago pizzeria in Burbank, what was his name? Joey Montaigne.
Oh.
Oh, Joey Montaigne.
No, Montaigne.
Oh, Montaigne.
Joe Montaigne.
Joe Montaigne.
Oh, okay.
And then who did he play? In
Oh,
Godfather?
yeah, he was like the villain.
Yeah, and the horse, remember?
Oh, yeah. The horse. The horse. The
that-
horse.
Sasso, not Sasso, but
No,
Sasso.
so it's a different movie. Joey Zaza.
Zaza!
Yeah,
Good
Joey
job,
Zaza.
Georgie.
Yeah,
Joey Zaza.
Did you Google that?
I did.
He did.
Unbelievable. You could get Godfather characters.
There's
but
a
you can't
thing
get
on your
Thursday
computer
night?
called
I
Google.
put in Thursday night, and it pulled up Monday. What do you want me to do?
Zaza.
You can look at my
fault,
Google history.
Happy.
What's that?
Zaza.
Google's fault.
It is Google's fault, right?
Remember that scene in the hotel where they closed the like the boardroom in the hotel?
Yeah.
And then the helicopter comes down and shoots them all and
Okay.
whacks them?
Yeah.
We might have to do that here to clean out things.
There's a few things that need to
Like
be cleaned
rats
out.
like you.
Me?
Yeah. Telling Bergman about everything that went down at dinner last night.
But what did go down at dinner?
Not a
last
lot.
night? Okay.
We had a nice dinner.
It was lovely.
Sedano had wine in front of me. And I
Sedano
said,
gave
it's
us red
okay.
wine.
It was good wine.
It was. Oh, I don't know.
So,
I had
Cap,
Diet Coke.
Yeah.
You know that
Because he's sober.
I sent you that screenshot of all of the different streaming services / channels that you need to watch every game.
So I have
So
one-
get on top of that now.
I have one issue with that.
Okay.
So there's that one game that's on YouTube, but that's on regular YouTube. So you don't technically need YouTube TV to watch that one NFL game that's on YouTube.
It's
And
on regular YouTube?
It's on
And
regular
what is
YouTube.
the
That's weird. I didn't even know that was a thing.
They're having a regular YouTube game this season, and I don't have it in front of me, but I'll look it up in a moment. That's on
right.
regular YouTube. You
Okay.
need to pay for YouTube to get Sunday Ticket, which I did last year.
Yeah.
It is nice.
Oh, it's awesome. Especially
Because you
if you
can
got
now do the four games at
screens
once.
on an 80-inch. That's nice. All right, so you need CBS.
80 inches.
You got to have CBS, got it. Fox, got it. NBC, good. ESPN, good. YouTube TV, check. Peacock.
Oh, just regular YouTube.
Okay, but Peacock, don't have it.
You don't have Peacock?
Still don't have Peacock.
You didn't get it
Yes,
during the
you
Olympics?
do. You said you had it because,
Oh,
remember,
right.
Justin has it.
My son has it.
Yeah, and during the Olympics, you didn't have Peacock?
The YouTube game
I
is
don't
the
think so.
Week 1 NFL regular season game that Friday in Brazil, the Friday night.
The Chiefs one?
I think
Is that a Peacock only?
No, it's YouTube.
That's YouTube only. But that's free YouTube.
What was that?
That's Travis doing the Peacock.
I think we're going to go to London for this Jacksonville
With Tony
Rams
Khan?
game. I think we're going to go.
We're
for the
not paying
Rams.
your expenses.
Well, hold on a second.
I'm just telling you, nobody's paying your expenses.
But
for
wait
that.
a second. Wait a second. You know, we have an amazing team of marketing consultants here at ESPN LA.
You expect them to sell that?
I do.
Nah.
I do.
I
By
just
the way,
want to say,
Virgin
how-
Atlantic has a
How
nice
are you
direct flight.
potentially
Captain.
doing a squeeze shift?
What do you mean by a squeeze
Do you know what
shift?
time it is in London right now?
Tell me. I don't know.
Yeah,
Cappy.
I need to know the hour differential.
you know,
I think it's 12, right?
You have a great point
It's
because
8.
you know that Riz and his crew are going to London for that game.
Right
for
now
the
it's
Browns game.
1:45 in the morning.
Okay.
In London.
So let's say we did a squeeze shift where you had to do a mid-morning shift.
Okay, tell me more.
What time would that be in London? It'd be like afternoons.
It's 8 hours ahead.
That's fine.
I mean, I really think we should travel with the Rams this year.
They don't want you to travel with
How
them.
do you know?
Because you'll distract them.
You think so? I'm not so sure. Hey, let me just take one. You know what? I'll wait until dealer's choice. How about
By the
that?
way, the playoffs, the NBA playoffs are on. The draft, free agency, every moment of the biggest offseason in Lakers history. We have your dose of what's next for the purple and gold. Thanks to Pro Baller, the official energy drink of the Los Angeles Lakers.
I haven't even been watching what's going on with the Knicks and the Celtics so far this evening.
Celtics up by like 4.
Yeah.
Celtics up 7, actually.
Celtics up 7, huh?
Yeah.
Did you see any of the Jason Tatum pictures from the hospital?
I did not. No.
Oh, really?
No,
Interesting.
I did not. Were they on social media?
All over.
I missed it.
Yeah.
So, Cap, do you want to, because we have LAFC at 7 o'clock. LAFC takes on the
Are
Seattle
you going to bang some
Sounders.
calls?
Don't ask me to bang calls from 6 to 6:30.
How about 6 to 6:10?
Oh, that's different.
Because we're going to get on the freeway. You're
I know,
going to go
we're
the
gonna be
wrong
stuck
way
in
anyway,
traffic.
and we're stuck in
We're-
traffic.
Yeah, you're going to end up at the airport.
I have an idea, though. How about this?
Or do you want to road pie it?
But wait, but
and I
remember-
could have a one thin, very sliver.
One little sliver.
Wow,
a sliver
you're
of
breaking.
road.
But remember when
You
George...
think I'm breaking? First, you hit me at 3 o'clock with, "Oh, you're here again," and then this.
That was at like 4.
Why are you not my friend? We're friends.
We are friends.
He's the black hand.
He is. Hit the thing. You get the thing.
The Black Hand of 710. Sedano.
I like that.
Yeah, it's good. So last time we banged calls, George actually called from his
the car. Yeah.
and he participated
It was
in
a
call
cross
banging.
bang. It was a
Right.
cross bang.
Right. What if, Christopher, you and me got in my car
No.
from Ocean Subaru
That
of
doesn't-
Fullerton?
it's not going to work out
we
like that.
dial in, and then we have other people dial in, and we bang calls from the road.
That's going to sound disastrous.
That's disastrous.
You want to bang calls today?
Maybe 10 minutes.
You want to bang for 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll bang
878. Well, the lines aren't open, but when they are open at 6 o'clock, 877-710 ESPN. We'll do 10 minutes. Will you stay for 10 minutes?
10 minutes, George.
10 minutes, Georgie.
Let the traffic subside
We'll
by
take
10
that
minutes.
first
I
break
really
at 12.
do got to go to yoga this time.
You got
since
yoga?
it's the last
we
two.
always tell you can go.
I know, but I feel bad
She
leaving.
feels guilty, and give her
I
credit
want to
for
listen
that.
to the end of this game.
So what are you saying?
In the car.
Oh, you do.
Yeah.
You're going to call while we're banging. You're going to call.
No, I'm going to listen to the game.
He wants to listen because he's got to get ready because he's got to call a bunch of games on the radio starting next week.
Yeah, what's your deal? Are you leaving
He's
this
gonna be
weekend
gone.
or what?
I don't know where I'm going yet.
But he's going to be gone the whole
He
time.
doesn't know where he's going.
You're leaving the whole week next week.
He'll be
Is that
gone
right?
I mean,
through the
I could be
finals.
gone
And
for longer than
LAFC
that.
is getting ready to battle
be
the
2 weeks.
Sounders.
You're leaving for 2 weeks.
Could be.
He's
For
doing the Western
conference
Conference Finals
No, I'm doing
and
the
the
Westwood
final.
One guy voice, and you're doing Mario.
Okay, I'll do Mario.
Right. So I will be doing the show
Yeah.
like every year.
Yeah.
I will be doing the show on the off days, and then the day of the game, I'll be doing the first hour from the arena.
All right, so you're leaving us to go do the Western Conference Finals.
And the finals.
And then, there's probably a few days off in between, and then I'll be here, and then the finals, yeah.
You got to come back and get more suits.
I do got to come back and get more suits and underwear.
You going to wear that tan
Underwear
suit?
and get you some new Skims.
You going to wear that
get me-
tan suit you wore yesterday? Because you were filling out those
Yeah, I could
those
wear
britches.
that. I could wear that. Especially if we got, if it starts early, like if OKC wins, we'll start Sunday. So it'll be a day game. I could just go, I can go light suit on Sunday.
OKC's not going to win.
I don't think so either. I think that
Do you think it's going 7?
I think it's going 7.
It'd be great if it goes 7. Because that means I won't start till Tuesday night.
Boston 75.
But that means
Knicks
I'm flying.
68.
I'm flying Monday or Tuesday.
Celtics
morning.
are winning this game right now. 7:40 left in the third quarter.
Yeah, but the Knicks have battled back in a lot of these games,
They
so
have.
it's not
No,
over
no, for
yet.
sure.
Not
For
over
sure.
yet.
Yeah. It's not over till it's over.
That's what they say.
That's what Yogi
Barrow
said.
By the way,
it was his birthday earlier
it was
this
his
week.
birthday earlier in the
Happy
week.
birthday, Yogi. Happy birthday, Yogi.
It's 5:49. We don't know what to do next.
Wait,
It
is he
appears.
still alive?
Well, no, we're just, we're talking about.
Well, we have some spots to get in if you want.
We also have
Well, and
Avner
Cappy's
Gatt.
got to talk about Avner Gatt. Hello.
Oh, I would love to talk about Avner Gatt. Hey, by the way, are you following Avner Gatt on Instagram, George?
No.
You should.
Okay, I will.
Pull it up right now. At Avner Gatt Inc. Okay, it's at Avner Gatt Inc.
Gotcha.
Okay.
That might need some oil.
I know that doesn't sound so good. You got to follow Avner on Instagram because I'm telling you right now, he puts out informative content, but he also puts out really entertaining content. For example, You know that Avner and his wife Nira go by the superhero nicknames of the Claim Crusaders.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
Yeah, we actually probably need like an echo. The Claim Crusaders.
Saders.
And what happens is they've got this cartoon where this family is standing in the middle of their house because if your home is flooded and the damage is severe, you all of a sudden start calling your insurance company, you, your husband, your wife, your 2 kids or whatever, they're sitting in the kitchen and they got water up to their knees. And when you feel like the insurance company's not taking care of you, all of a sudden here comes the unstoppable duo, Avner and Nira Gat, the Claim Crusaders. They are one of Southern California's largest adjuster firms, public adjuster firms, that is. And if your insurance company is making you feel like they're not going to help you get your home back together after major water damage, let me tell you something right now. They're the bad guy. And Avner and Nira, they're the good guys. They're the superheroes. Avner says, you cannot lowball this family's water damage. And Nira, his wife, says, we know this policy inside and out. They've got decades of experience, and when they get involved, the insurance companies want no part of Avner Gat. As a matter of fact, the last cartoon, as the Claim Crusaders go flying away, the Parker family is standing there with a $30,000 check. So if you've got a toilet overflow, a broken water line, a burst supply line, a broken fire sprinkler, whatever the water damage is, you call Avner Gat. 818-917-5256, 818-917-5256. Visit them online at avnergat.com. George is going crazy watching this game. You call, Avner answers. You'll know it's him when you hear,
hello.
Hello. Avner Gat, your claim, our game.
Tonight, it's a clash of Western Conference giants. LAFC takes on Seattle Sounders at BMO Stadium in a rivalry that's grown fierce, fast, and full of drama.
It has really been a nice rivalry developing. I hate to say that. Not so nice sometimes on the pitch.
2 of the biggest clubs in the West. One electric night in downtown LA. Pre-game coverage starts at 7 p.m. on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app. LAFC, Seattle, tonight.
Hey everyone, this is Ramona Shelburne. Did you know that Children's Hospital Los Angeles isn't just a local favorite? They're ranked one of the best pediatric hospitals in the country by U.S. News and World Report. With nearly 15,000 surgeries a year, they handle more complex procedures than any other hospital in Southern California. That's major league expertise right in our backyard. When it comes to your child's health, CHLA is playing in a league of their own.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control of your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problem now by calling the experts at U.S. Tax Shield and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, so call now. 800-687-5192. That's 800-687-5192. U.S. Tax Shield. 800-687-5192.
Every 40 seconds, a child is reported missing. That's 2,000 children every single day. It's a heart-wrenching reality that we can no longer ignore. Find the Children is a non-profit organization dedicated to helping find missing kids. You can be a part of their mission by donating your unwanted vehicle, running or not. Call 1-800-294-0222. We guarantee that you will receive the maximum tax deduction. We provide fast, free pickup with 24-hour response. Call 1-800-294-0222. Find the Children provides crucial resources to help find missing children and educational materials to teach kids how to recognize and avoid predators. Our recovery programs have a proven track record of reuniting kids with their families. It's time to act. Donate your unwanted or unused car. Help us build a world where every child is safe. Pick up the phone and call 1-800-294-0222. Together, we can bring these kids home safely. This advertisement was paid for in partnership with Cars R Us and Find the Children.
It should be you, you scumbag. 554, Sedano and Kap. Lindsay opened the door and heard me yelling at you, and she closed the door right back.
She did?
I don't think she wants to hear our nonsense.
It just looked like, I don't know.
No, and then she looked at me like, whoa, okay, I'm getting
It's our
out of
final segment. It's my final segment music. Time for the Dealer's Choice Real Deal, brought to you by Seller's Advantage. But, Cappy, you and I are going to bang calls. Why don't we open up those lines, DeAndre? 877-710-ESPN, 877-710-ESPN.
calls.
We'll bang calls for about 15 minutes.
I thought it was 10 minutes.
10 minutes. But, Lindsay, I want you to
If
go
you
to
start
yoga.
now.
You can go to yoga. Don't stay. I feel bad.
I feel bad. Then who's going to screen the calls?
No, we'll just take them raw.
You don't need screening.
I feel like
Yeah, baby, I like it raw.
Okay, that's
Like-
a drop.
like ODB.
That's a drop. You don't have to censor that drop, DeAndre.
By the way,
It's a song.
the old dirty
No,
bastard.
you're clear, because Cappy tried to set you up. That's the kind of guy Cappy is. And Sedano and I have known about him for decades. The crap he pulled in San Diego, where he pissed everybody off because he was a backstabber.
Hey, but you got to give DeAndre some credit there, right?
Yeah, I give you credit for saying, you know what?
Oh.
This one might get me in hot water. You're not going to
Good
backstab
job,
me, Cap.
Way to go, DeAndre.
He was going to edit together my drops.
Yeah, they were funny.
So I was saying almond, or I've got a nut in my throat, and then, I swallowed it. You wanted to edit that together.
Yeah, it
What
was
are
funny.
we in kindergarten?
Yeah, pretty much, yes. We are pretty much in
Ooh, another
kindergarten.
turnover.
Maybe more like preschool. Maybe we're not graduated
George,
yet.
you think that the Knicks are going to close it out, or you think
No,
this is
they're
going to?
done. They're toast today.
I think the Celtics are going to win this one.
They're going to win this game.
I want them all to go 7. I want more basketball.
They're going to win this game.
If the Celtics win, it's the theory of don't let them get one. You know what I mean? Kind of
Exactly.
thing. Because then the pressure, if the Celtics somehow win this game and they're up 14 with 4:40 to go, although they've been
In
up
the
14.
third quarter.
Yeah, they've been up 14 a lot of times.
You know, this scenario looks very familiar to last time.
No, I like every game. If somehow the Celtics can win this even shorthanded, the pressure definitely shifts to the Knicks. There's no doubt about that at that point.
And they'll probably just crack under pressure.
I mean, we'll see.
Oh, man. If Boston were to come back and
The
win
fans in New
3 in a
York
row-
will start, soiling themselves a little bit if that thing gets
I
ugly.
mean, they are
in
right
games.
now. I guarantee they already are right now. They're like, oh, man.
Well, this game's not really over. I mean, given the way New York has come
It's
back.
14 points.
Yeah. They've come back a lot.
But I'll give the Celtics a lot of credit. They are playing their asses off right now.
How many points Porzingis got? Anybody know?
But no, I don't know. Cornette is the one that's balling out for them at the center position. He's got a bunch of rebounds and blocks. Like, he's everywhere.
He's like this.
He is. Well, he's the one. When I jumped back, he swatted Karl Anthony
That was a
Towns.
great block.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Hey, real quick
Well, it's
for
a
the
foul.
for the dealer's choice real deal. Hey, Lindsay, I got to say thank you to you. This amazing Christmas gift in May is incredible.
Sorry.
Lindsay got me a pair of shoes.
Yeah, she got me one too. I got those last week.
But
He doesn't get to wear his because the Cavs are
Yeah, the Cavs kind
But
of
let
ruined
me
it.
just show these to everybody on camera. These are the FaZe Clan LeBrons.
Yeah.
And when the FaZe Clan sees me at
thought they broke up.
Crypto.com. Oh, they did?
kind of did.
The FaZe
But
Clan broke
they're
up?
They're still like individual FaZe Clan
Oh,
members.
those guys are like
you
my
know?
best friends.
Yeah.
Remember what happened last year when I
Yeah,
went
yeah.
to see the FaZe Clan?
Yeah,
If
you
you
said you
wore
told them.
those for a Cappy Lappy and ran into them, it would have been gold.
Oh, my God. These are bomb shoes, Lindsay.
I told Cappy he should go to Summer League and do a Cappy Lappy at Summer League.
Oh, that's a good idea in Vegas because they'll be way more willing to talk there, Cap.
I
Oh.
love
All the
these
celebs.
dogs.
What I'll do is I'll tell Albert Hall and Warren Legary, I'm like, I need you to do me a favor and let Cappy do a Cappy Lappy
Well, who
during
are those
Summer
And
League.
Pizza
They
Cone.
run the whole thing.
Pizza Cone, too. Don't
why
forget
can't
that.
Why can't
Yeah.
I just get a credential and do my own thing?
No, during the games they don't want you doing a Cappy Lappy.
I'm going to do a pregame.
Yeah, but there's constant games. You got to do it
And it's summer, so you can do it in a tank top and shorts.
Oh, that's hot.
You got to do it in between games.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I know that Parker would love to be in Vegas to capture all of that too. Like you guys that'd be some great social content.
These FaZe Clans.
You and Parker just getting into some Vegas heat?
Oh, yeah. That would
and
be hot.
DeAndre, he wants to go too.
DeAndre, you want to go?
Let's do it.
Oh, there's a line already for DeAndre to come to Vegas.
You think that I can get expenses paid for the Summer League?
Nope.
Come on, man.
Summer League?
Why
Not
not?
at all.
Why not?
I can guarantee you
Cappy,
that ain't
it's,
happening.
It's very easy to get rooms comped
That's
in
so
Vegas.
easy. Come on, man.
Nope.
Pony
Come on,
up.
Andy.
No.
Cap, will you actually wear those
Yes.
shoes?
No.
Yeah, I'm going to wear them immediately.
You think that I was like that?
Oh, I think they're more than
nice.
No.
What do you think, DeAndre?
Oh, we just keep
Yeah,
going?
I wore them.
I got
Wow.
DeAndre's
You're listening to
line.
KSB in Los Angeles.
Sure. Don't we have spots here? Yeah. How long?
2 minutes.
All right, we're going to take a 2-minute break. Oh, first let me read this. Dealer's Choice, the real deal, brought to you by Seller's Advantage. Want to sell your house before you call an agent? Call Seller's Advantage. They'll buy it as is with a competitive cash offer. No repairs needed. They make selling easy. Call 888-390-AS-IS for a no-obligation offer or visit sellersadvantage.com. DRE, 0196-1658. 6 o'clock in the Southland. Here's what we're going to do. 2-minute break, 877-710-ESPN. Cappy and I are going to bang phone calls for about 10 minutes, a little bonus time. You could call it Sedano and Cap Plus.
Oh, I like the plus on the end.
I'm a
of
big
it.
fan of the plus.
I love the plus at the end.
That's next on 710 ESPN.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Los Angeles International Airport's People Mover trains begin rolling early next year as part of LAX's ongoing investments to transform and improve your travel journey. The People Mover trains will quickly move guests between their terminals and our new consolidated rental car center, metro trains and buses, economy parking, and Kiss and Fly lot. The trains will make it simple and fast to get to your LAX destination in 10 minutes or less, and trains depart every 2 minutes beginning in early 2026. Learn more at lawa.org/ESPN.
Don't navigate the legal system alone. Hey, it's Travis. At the personal injury law offices of Joseph S. Normand, they will fight tirelessly to get you the max compensation you deserve. Joe and his team understand the emotional and financial toll that an injury can take on you and your life. Call 213-747-2000 or visit normandlegal.com. The law offices of Joseph S. Normand have helped thousands of people like you recover millions of dollars in settlements and verdicts. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000. Your recovery is their priority.
Hey, Southern California, I'm Ty Pennington, the home guy. Teaming up with Pechanga Resort Casino to give away a brand new house. Imagine yourself in a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom home in incredible Temecula, California. All you need to do is play your favorite slots or table games at Pechanga Resort Casino. The more you play, the more entries you earn. Visit Pechanga.com or call 888-PECHANGA for complete details on Home Sweet Win.
Rules and conditions apply. Go to Pechanga.com for more details.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer. Our
fun way to drive home.
Sometimes when we decide to pay calls, things go haywire. 6:02 in the Southland. On this day in 1956, the number one hit, Chuck Berry. Roll over Beethoven. Come here, Cappy. Why don't you roll over this sucker?
You can't stop doing that.
We can't stop.
It's hard to stop once you start.
Today is Decency Day. That's not us. 877-710 ESPN bonus coverage. Sedano and Cap as we bang calls. Oh, Sedano's here.
Yeah, and I forgot to do this thing for Mario.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to have to do that after we're
You
done
have to
here.
do it after the call banging?
Yeah.
Oh, and we didn't do the other thing.
Oh, the other thing that
And
we
you
got to
do that thing,
but
too.
Lindsay, you can still leave at that point.
We got to do the
DeAndre
thing.
over here.
Yeah, DeAndre's got it.
We got somebody up there paying it. Hit him.
No, nobody's here yet.
877-710
Am I staying for no calls?
That's right.
Why are there no calls? Usually the lines are flooded.
Maybe the phones are not working.
Are the phone's not working? 877-710 ESPN.
Maybe
Oh,
nobody
the lines
knows.
are-
Maybe nobody knows what the numbers
Remember
are
when
for
Mace?
ESPN.
Remember when Mace used to hit that and say that was Sliwa? He was as entertaining.
That
as
was
a
so
dime.
mean.
It was mean.
You think that's what made Sliwa leave?
No. Play roll over. You got roll over my Beethoven still playing?
Bring a bucket and a mop.
Oh, I thought you said something else. Scared me.
6:03 in the Southland. We're playing the oldies. Bonus coverage.
So the 877-710 ESPN is 877-710-3776.
Yeah, we know.
No, I know you know. But if I were driving down the road right now, I'm like, I can't figure out what
Ray.
the numbers are with ESPN.
Hit the number.
I just did 3776.
Hello, Crypto Ray.
Yo, hey, Paris and I checked out Bicycle Casino.
How was it?
And it's pretty good. It's renovated. It's really nice. What I don't like about casinos is when they got a lot of smoke. It's smoke free. Now, here's what you need to talk about. They have a freaking brewery in there, brewery, where with IPAs, stuff like that. I know a lot of people in the cot love that. They got a sushi restaurant in there. It's not bad. I thought it was just going to be like, just a bunch of card tables.
Yeah,
But
dude.
There's other stuff to do there.
Crypto, on June 6th, we're having a big-ass blackjack tournament down at Bicycle Casino. And then that night, because it's going to start at 7 o'clock, we're going to get off the air at 6. Blackjack tournament's going to start at 7. They've got all renovated rooms, too, like hotel rooms. And they got me hooked up in one of these big suites. So I could see an after party after the blackjack tournament on that Friday night, June 6th.
Yeah, here's the thing, though. When we went in there, we're like, hey, Cappy Cappy sent us for $30. They're all like, who's Cappy? I'm like, oh, Scott Kaplan from ESPN. And then he goes into his computer. He's all, oh, yeah, my bad. Sorry. He had a. So,
and I saw your tweet. You put out the cards that they gave you, right?
Yeah. They got you, how you do the pointing thing, and they got you all over the casino on TV monitors and stuff like that. It's
Look
pretty
at you,
cool.
Cappy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Star.
Well, good job, Crypto Ray.
Paris didn't do too bad. So I'm trying to talk Paris to enter the tournament. So I go, let's give it a test run.
I like it.
Good idea.
So we gave it a little test run, and she approved. So we'll be there.
Beautiful. We'll see you June 6th at Bicycle
buddy.
Casino. Take the rest of the day off.
Crypto Ray. There you go.
877-17 ESPN. Banging phone calls here.
Beto and Whittier.
Beto and Whittier. What's
Hello,
going on,
Beto
bro?
and Whittier.
I don't know. Are you still going to love me after I say this? In honor of La Mano Negra, the Black Hand, can we get a little Fanucci drop instead of little Tanucci? That would be cool. Can you guys set something
Little
like
Tanucci.
that up? George?
Oh, yeah. There
George,
we go.
yes, there you go. Say little Fanucci.
Well, Don Fanucci
that
is
would be
famous
cool.
for saying in Godfather 2, just let me wet my beak. But he's saying it in Italian,
Wet my
and we're
beak.
seeing we're seeing the translation on the screen. Just enough to wet my
Well,
beak.
remember what happened in Godfather 3 when they try to wet their beak, like you said.
I don't know what happened.
I don't either. Yeah, just lost the dude. Come on,
Boy,
Beto.
There we go.
Hey, Beto, you still there?
Appreciate you guys. Love you guys.
Love you,
rack
dog.
'em.
Love you,
Rack
dog.
'em.
Love him.
I see Beto a lot of times on the train, the Metrolink.
You don't ride the train anymore.
Oh, you would.
I ride that train.
Come on, ride that train.
Yeah.
It's
You
a
ride it.
It's a choo-choo.
yeah.
It's a choo-choo train.
Who else you going to bang here, George?
Let's go to JJ. JJ in Belmont Shores.
Double J, what's going on?
Hey, thank you for taking my call, sir. I'm so glad you're feeling better. That's God's prayers.
Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. What do you got today? What's going on?
Mr. Cappy, how are you, brother?
JJ, how's the
listen,
boat, man? How you doing? How's the boat? You living on that boat?
dude, we live in the lifestyle. I told you to come down here.
I got to get on the boat, man. That's what I got to come down and get on the boat.
Hey, we'll have a good time. Listen, I want to give you two props.
Okay, I'll take them both.
Sedano gets mad at you about the rigged frickin' draft.
Right.
He gets mad at you about JJ playing too many people. I mean, not enough people.
Right.
You had him on both of those. I wish I could have been on the phone. I would have given him a mouthful.
Oh, I wish you
Snitches
would.
get stitches. You would have also, JJ.
Good job, JJ. Thanks for calling.
It's one of Beto's best callers, by the way.
What is?
He's not a failure, Eric.
What is this, the Big Boy show?
That's what we use in Morning Drive. Remember when we did those morning shows, we would do the roll
No,
call.
we can't do that with Big Boy. Big
We
Boy
did.
does
We've
that.
done it. The times we've done mornings, we do the roll call.
Ron the caddy. Hello, Ron.
Oh, Ron, be careful. Be careful.
I'm out with Sedano. First, I love you guys, man. Hey, Captain JJ, who just called, man, he sounds how I feel right now, dude. Seriously, we got to go on his boat and have a good time. Listen, my skinny fat friend, Morales.
Yes.
I love what you do, dude. I'm so glad you're back, man. You make, even like when I'm going to work at 10 o'clock in the morning, like, you make it interesting. But when you're at 3 to 6 with my favorite man, Scott Kaplan, dude, you guys make it effing happen, dude.
Oh.
No, thank you. I appreciate it. We just try to have fun. Here's the thing. If we're smiling, hopefully you're smiling. And Ron the Caddy, we know you're always smiling.
Smiling all the time, dude. You guys make the 405 a pleasure to drive in the afternoons, man. And listen, Scotty, I'm going to send you my prize picks for tonight.
Please
We're
do.
going to hit tonight big.
Oh, you've been on fire. Ron the Caddy's been on fire on
Right, but
Prize
he's
Picks.
upset apparently today because somebody doesn't have any points. I don't know who it was that Lindsay said.
What do you mean he's upset about what?
Oh, Sedano, by the way, dude, you're doing a great job, man.
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, by the way, Sedano.
Just by the
And,
way.
like, look, listen, you did bring, like Morales said, you brought this whole station together. I know you're like, oh, I don't want to hear the accolades or whatever. Dude, bro, you made this station happen, bro.
Yeah,
Good job, Sedano.
I agree.
Thank you.
Play the drop. Play. You got.
I love you guys, man. Peace
Love you
out.
too.
Love you, Ron the Caddy.
Rack
See you,
him.
Ron.
Hit the
Rack
drop.
him.
Hit the liner.
The Black Hand of 710.
John in Long Beach.
Sedano.
Hello, John.
Hey, Chris.
What's going on, guys?
Hey, really proud. I know how that goes. I've seen that in my circle.
Thank you,
And
bro. I
then,
appreciate that. Amen.
And Sedano, this one's for you, man.
Yeah, man.
Raiders.
Yeah, John.
7 and 10.
Yeah,
10 and
John.
7, baby. And Cappy, that one's for you too.
The Raiders are going to go 7 and 10 in the year of 710.
No way.
And I love all the Raider talk today. They were talking about it this morning. And what do you guys think about the show that's coming up? I'm out. Thanks, guys.
Oh, that movie?
Oh, I want to see that.
Yeah, me too.
Carlos in Riverside.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Yo.
Hey, I called you last time. I suggested Cappy go to Nick and Willie's over in Mammoth.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm try to take advantage of this opportunity again. But you guys were talking about going to Summer League and having Cappy do a little Cappy Lappy.
Yeah.
And I wanted to tell you about the first time I went to Summer League. It was when I first turned season ticket holder for the Clippers, back when Doc Rivers took over as coach. I had no idea what Summer League was, and so they put us up at the Mandalay Bay, and I went out there with the Clipper Spirit on the bus. I was all excited because they were doing like this little meet and greet with the team and with the coach. And when I get there, I was like, who are these fools? I had no idea. I thought I was going to meet like Blake and
No, there's the young guys. Yeah.
Not
it was
the
a bunch
real
of
Clippers.
scrubs I had never even heard of.
The Summer League Clippers. That's great. That's
I
hilarious.
had no idea. That was so, yeah.
Did they draft somebody good that year at least?
I don't know. Actually, I ended up taking a picture with Doc and rolled out of there pretty quick. But now I go every year ever since.
It's fun.
Now that
If
I
you
know
like
what
basketball, it's a great place to go.
I've never been. I'm actually curious.
It is. If you love basketball, it's incredibly cheap. It's like $30 for like the whole day.
Oh yeah, and nowadays, you see a lot more of the primetime players. It wouldn't be
like Cooper
surprising to see
Flag
like
will
a
play
LeBron
the
roll
first
up
weekend for sure.
Yeah,
Bronny will be there.
It's a lot of fun.
There you go.
Oh,
Bronny
Bronny's
played.
in the house?
Bronny.
Okay,
Yeah.
Bronny this summer. Okay.
Happy, get him to
my
sign
friend,
your
thank you for
shoes.
calling.
No, I don't want him to sign my shoes. I love my shoes. I don't want
Oh,
his signature
okay.
on my shoes.
I think
If the
you'd like
FaZe
that.
Clan wants to sign my shoes, that's different.
He's
I know
part of the
Bronny's
FaZe
kind of like
Clan.
Wait, hold on. You're leaving?
I think we're done now.
Wait a second. We have one more. Can we take one more call?
Take the
We have
one more
more
call.
call.
Take one more call.
Take the last call, George.
Sir, you're on the air.
Jeffrey.
Hey, long time listener. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you for taking my call.
Yeah, you guys.
I got two questions for you guys. I know you're about off the air, so if you get a chance, maybe you could do some of the Packer games for this season. And then my other question was, if possibly, I know Mace talks about it a lot, but Cosm. So my in-laws were huge fans. I've never been there.
Right.
If you guys could maybe on air tell me the best places to sit so I could get them some tickets.
Well, go to Cosm and sit in the dome. That's where you want to sit, in the dome, sir.
I've not been yet.
Yeah,
I've still not been to
sit,
Cosm.
sit in the dome.
Sit in
yeah.
the dome, dude.
Yeah,
sit in
get
the dome.
tickets in the dome.
Sit in the dome.
Okay.
Okay, Cappy. Thank you, sir, for calling. Have a great night. Cappy, we banged a little extra phone calls. We're going to go to ESPN Radio for now. They're going to take you and get you caught up on the sports news and
I
the
feel
NFL
bad.
schedule.
We got Tiffany on the line. We got Jay Guidos, who's my guy, on the line. You
want to keep going?
I'll bang a couple
Go
more.
ahead.
All right, hold on. Here's Jay. What's up, Jay?
Yo, what's good, y'all?
What's goody goody? What's goody?
Hey, listen, man. Are you guys still banging calls or no?
Yeah, you're on the air, bro. We're crack-a-lacking.
Bro, hell yeah. Hey, yo, Cappy, I just wanted to let you know, bro.
Hell yeah.
The J.J. McCarthy era is about to start, and there's room on the Skull bandwagon if you want to come on before the Raiders. Before the Raiders absolutely just let you down, as they always will. And then I also wanted to give a shout-out to Sedano. I saw you in the AE ones yesterday. Don't think I didn't see them. They were fire. And I also wanted to give a shout out to Morales, the cardiac kid.
There we
it's
go.
Great to hear you on.
Thank you,
the
brother.
Golden Throat. And take care of yourselves, you guys. It's Mental Health Awareness Month, so be sure you guys are being kind to yourselves.
Amen,
That's
Jay.
right.
Thank
Jay
you
said
so
that
much.
to me. He told me that the other day. He goes, dude, don't talk about
Why
fat
are you
you
laughing when he said I'm the golden throat? I am the golden throat.
Just caught me off guard a little bit.
I
That's
mean,
all.
I
Yeah.
asked you to cut something up, and you guys edited me. You know, you guys censored me. I told you he's the
I am
golden
the
throat.
cardiac kid, and I'm the golden throat.
The cardiac kid, yeah. I didn't know about the golden throat, though. That's a new
That's
one.
what Kirk Kartosian calls me from Tequila Mandala.
Let me
The
do
golden throat.
one last call. Here's Tiffany. Hey, Tiffany, what's up? Hey, Tiff.
Hey, what's up? It's actually Miguel.
Oh, what's up, Miguel?
She's in the background laughing. As
Hey,
Miguel's
what's up?
using Tiffany's
Hey,
phone.
wanted to say love the show. Sedano, good job on the playoffs. And I just wondering, are you covering the finals?
Sedano is for
He is.
radio,
He
for
is.
ESPN Radio. You'll hear him doing the finals.
Get ready to go to Boston, buddy. That's all I
Get
gotta
ready
say.
to go to Boston. All right, let's see.
All right,
They're
man.
up big. They're
Take care,
going to
Miguel.
win tonight for sure.
All right, at 6:15 in the South End, we'll go to ESPN Radio for get you caught up on what's going on now. I'm sure they'll be talking about an NFL schedule. And then 7 o'clock, LAFC and the Seattle Sounders.
LAFC.
You'll hear it here on 710 ESPN and on the all-new ESPN LA app. Thank you, producer Lindsay. Thank you, DeAndre. Thank you to Reese.
Appreciate
in the
all
back.
of y'all. All of y'all.
Beautiful night. Have a great night, everybody. Enjoy your Wednesday, and we'll see you tomorrow at 3 p.m.
Rack is the one who just